hop aboard the hype rocket to Planet Awesome Sauce.
I may not be the world's greatest lover, but 17th place isn't half bad.
It's Madamus of the Back Library, former Cosmic Defender turned archive curator, streaming throughout every week. Retro and modern game stream, watch and fail, yapping stream. He'll call you pretty. Cozy reading stream, because he loves you. Karaoke stream, prepare your ear holes. Bonus gorilla stream, watch them for Harambe. If you don't watch live, Chibi Madamus will cry. Is that not enough? If you don't watch live, this kitten could explode.
Don't blame me, I did not authorize any of this.
New schedule posted weekly on X and YouTube. Go read it. All streams scheduled in Eastern Time. God's favorite time zone. Always streaming horizontal, never vertical. Just the way you like it. Follow, subscribe, like, watch, do the things, have the fun.
I don't know what that last part even means.
Madamus of the Back Library.
Greetings, brohams, what the dealio? Welcome to the Back Library. I am Madamus, former Cosmic Defender turned archive curator. Holy Hannah. Hail to the chat. Welcome in Judd, welcome in Daylin, welcome in Luciano, welcome in Jennifer, welcome in Omegs, anyone else who is currently watching, welcome in. If you are lurking, thank you for lurking. If you are watching the VOD, thank you for watching the VOD. Please consider a comment on the VOD. It does help with the algorithm. Like, subscribe, follow on Twitter, notification bell, buttons, press them, blinking lights, etc., so forth. That's a perfect way to start a stream on a Monday. What happened? Well, as far as I can tell, my bitrate was really nerfed. It was in the red. It was going into slideshow mode. I was getting warnings that my stream was unhealthy. So I tried switching from one YouTube server to another. And that didn't work. So then I tried switching back. And the entire stream shut down on me. So then I restarted OBS, and now everything seems to be cool. So I don't know if it was a hiccup. I don't know if it was OBS. I don't know if it was YouTube. I actually don't think it was Xfinity this time. So yeah, I don't know what happened. But hopefully everyone can find the waiting room. There is a post. I mean, not that matters. I'm telling y'all, and y'all are already here, so that doesn't help. But I did make a new post on Twitter. I did make a new YouTube community post. So yeah, hopefully we still get people winding up here before Deathtrap Dungeon, which we will be playing tonight. Not the original Deathtrap Dungeon. That's okay. I'll come back. Let me explain that momentarily. Before I do, the ad for the membership, tomorrow's memberships, y'all. Be happy is tonight and not tomorrow. Yeah, that's true. If it would have been tomorrow, well, given the odds of the universe, it should have been tomorrow. I mean, that's when the bad stuff should have happened, is tomorrow. That's when I expect it. I will tell you one thing I'll do for sure tomorrow is I'm going to log out and log back into OBS like 10 minutes beforehand, just in case OBS is causing me grief. But yeah, tomorrow is the membership stream, opening memberships, so it'll be just another chat stream, mostly, except for the whole memberships thing. So, yay! I am going to be putting in a new BGM for it. I'm kind of thinking in general of getting rid of, not this BGM, but the BGM that I usually use for Zatsus. I'm thinking about replacing it because the song I've been using, which is one called Severed Triangles, I don't know. It just sounds, I mean, it sounds like the depressing tune one would pick if they're playing Tetris. You don't want to play the exciting tune, so you pick the depressing tune. That's what it feels like. And that was a bad choice on my part. But since then, my music library's expanded. So yeah, I'm gonna switch. I've got another one in mind. So we'll see how that goes. I also do have the little membership goal thing ready to go at the bottom of the screen. So that'll be nice. That'll pop up there so we can watch it go from 0 to 0 in 12.3 seconds. No, I don't know. I don't know what that was. That was just bizarre. Why did I do that? Off the screen. Boom. Speaking of the membership thing, chat, before we start the game, I know we're running behind, but before we start the game, my ad run for memberships, which runs out tomorrow, it is only through tomorrow. YouTube has taken the limitation off of it. Now, I didn't ever appeal it. I never appealed to YouTube as to why the ad had been limited. But they've removed the limitation from it. So I guess they decided that my claim that it's less than your favorite prescription drugs wasn't actually exaggerated. I don't know. I don't pretend to understand how the Google mind works. Oh, a couple other things I do want to mention, though, before we get into things. I keep saying a couple things, and a couple more things, and some more things after that, too, for a more couple. Our friend, I hate to say friend, be right back. That's good news. Yes, it is. Someone we've raided into a few times, Norboshi Ariel. She, who I consider a friend. I don't know if she's ever been to the channel, but I consider a friend. I consider anyone who I've raided in and they actually have said hello to be a friend. She today, earlier, like within the last hour or so, had her Irium debut. So she is now, in addition to doing the YouTube thing, she is on Irium. So good for her. And speaking of Irium, I do need to, I gotta get that low down my PC. Because my tablet doesn't like Irium, or it didn't like Irium. Maybe it likes Irium now. I don't know. I haven't tried Irium on my tablet. I'm not beer. That was a typo. Ah, gotcha. I think Nori was here once or twice. Was she? Okay, I don't think I ever saw her pop in. Maybe she was lurking or something, but that's nice of her. Bless her. I know Tibby from Lauren and Tibby Devilall, the Devilals. I know she's been here. I know Fumi's been here. And speaking of Fumi, oh, and there's some more good news. Sonic the Hedgehog turned 34 today. You know, Daylin, I knew that was coming today. And, but that is good news. Yeah, it is good news. I knew that Sonic's birthday was this week, and I thought it was today, because I know you'd mentioned that, I think, before, too. And one of my, a streamer I follow, she did a big Sonic thing today. I thought originally about running a Sonic the Hedgehog stream today, but, I just didn't want to get... Sonic games always seem to frustrate me. I love Sonic, but I suck at Sonic. So next year, when it hits 35, we'll do something special for the Sonic birthday. Maybe we'll even do a Sonic week. Maybe we'll do a whole Sonic week. I did want to mention also, we were just talking about people who've come into the channel. Fumi Kokia, who's been doing her Gotothon, her Donathon. I know she comes into the channel a lot, and I do, Amy's got you covered. Yeah, the special kind of suck. Welcome in, Red, welcome in. Well, all sucking is special. Wait, no, I didn't mean it that way. I legit didn't mean it to sound creepy. Fumi Kokia, I just wanted to go ahead and repost her link. Because... you know, she has been a real supporter of mine, I feel. She has stopped by the channel a lot. She's rated us. We've rated her. No, I didn't mean it that way. Oh, I'm not freaking it. I am not freaking it. No! no! Oh, gosh. Yeah, I know. Why do I always let myself just fall into these things? Why can't my mouth and my brain be in sync? I just thought of a good idea. How about Sonic? I don't know. So, Fumi, $20 is $20 is $20. I don't know. See, luckily for me, I know nothing about Discord. I sent Moo a message on Discord to check her messages on Twitter since I've been trying to DM her, and even that was a hassle for me. I felt like such a boomer. Whenever I go into Discord, I feel like such a boomer. But Fumi, I did want to mention Fumi. I reposted her link. I think everyone in here is already subscribed to her channel, but if you're lurking or watching, show her some love. Go sub to her channel. She deserves it. She does a lot of cool stuff. She did her own model. Anytime someone does their own model and artwork, I mean, I did my own model, but mine is just a V-roid and struggling through tutorials. She's done her own live 2D stuff, which is, to me, that's just, it's fantastic whenever anyone's able to do that. So yeah, if you haven't already shown Fumi some love, please show her some love. $20. Somebody likes like Bambi's dad and his 19 friends a bit too much. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah. Speaking of which, I want to say, y'all know there's, they call it a live action remake, but it's CGI. Y'all know there's a live I called it live. It's not live action. Y'all know there's a Bambi remake coming out soon from Disney. And I guess they're changing the whole story to make it some sort. I don't know if it's supposed to be playing onto different ideologies or whatever. I think it's gonna be they're gonna play more into the idea of, I think they've already said they're changing it where Bambi's mom doesn't die. Well, then what's the point of that? And that it's just gonna be that Bambi's dad is sort of the deadbeat that leaves. I don't know if that's true. Bro, nah. I just thought of a good idea. How about Sonic versus Mario on the Olympics? I do not have any of the Sonic Mario Olympics, so I couldn't play that. Sorry, Judd. They didn't put any of those out on GameCube, so... Disney doesn't have any original ideas anymore. No, they don't, Paul Hanna. Welcome in, welcome in. No, they don't. And when they do, it's usually not good. Speaking of which, I guess that new Pixar movie, the Disney Pixar Elio, I guess it's set to break records of the lowest theatrical numbers for a Pixar movie, lower than the Toy Story spin-off thingy a few years back. So yeah, but and Elio was an original idea. I don't know, and I've heard different things about it. I've heard that it's not bad. That's not high praise, but that it's not bad. But, not bad and a quarter. One day, Matt Discord tag is ball. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Ball. Ay. I did it to myself. I've done all of this to myself. I've done the balls to myself. I did the moaning to myself. Everything that's happening, I just have to always remember, you did it to yourself, Madamus. You did this. You wanted it. You took it like a champ. Wait, why did I say that like that? Don't know. Goon would go hard too. Oh dear. The moan, the goon, and the ball. The goon, the ball, and the money, or something. I don't know. Okay, so the game we're playing tonight, before I go anymore. Oh, one last thing. There's always the last thing, isn't there? Before we talk about the game tonight. He's free kid, so hard right. I am not boom for boomer. Oh, man. I'm not a boomer. Did you watch Lilo and Stitch live action remake, and did you like it? I haven't seen it, Judd. The last Disney live action remake I saw was Aladdin. which wasn't terrible. It was just pointless. So my attitude about a lot of it's just been enough of this noise. I haven't watched any of them, and I just haven't had much cause to watch it. And like the Lilo and Stitch, I've heard that it's good, but it's sort of a what's the point? Get to bully Matt in Discord is fun. Yeah, and the problem is I'm not in there that often. I'm popping in and popping out. I need to start using it more regularly. Bambi's dad went to buy milk and instead visited Ursula and never returned from the tentacle mistress dwelling. That'll work. Honestly, that's probably better than whatever Disney's got cooked up. Wait, there was Madamus and Lynetta. Never mind. Yeah. Oh, I miss Lynetta. And Lynetta isn't in the second Sucker for Love chat. Yeah. Schedule. Tomorrow night, mega membership stream, which will be It's a Zatsu by any other name. And one of the things I am going to do, I am going to pull out the hand cam. We're not going to open any of the things, but I might show some of the different gift set edition things that I'm planning to open. Box sets and gift sets. Wednesday, we're going to be playing with puppies, Little Friends Puppy Island. We'll see. It'll either be good or bad. I hope it's great, and I hope it's got something multiplayer, because I keep looking for the perfect collab game. I'll come back to that in a second and say more on that subject. Thursday, King's Quest VII, The Princeless Bride, which is like the Disney version of a King's Quest game. I mean, it wasn't by Disney, but feels like it's Disney. Great game, looking forward to it. Friday, no floppy disk Friday this week, and Saturday, I'm going to rest to Be Right Back YouTube app doing the leap. Yeah, I get that. Let me close the schedule up. So, on the subject of Little Friends and collab games, I've said before, I keep trying to find a real diamond in the rough, untouched collab game. Anyone and everyone does Repo and does the Mobble Wobbles and your Fortnites, etc. And so, Twin Opinion, welcome in. I keep trying to find something that hasn't been touched, something that most people don't know about. And I don't know if Little Friends even is multiplayer. I haven't looked it up. I hope it is, and I hope it's good, because if it is, then I'll start pitching it. Because another person who I'm going to mention, I hate to keep name dropping today, but I know Tatsuhiko Hiraki. She was posting a while back about collabs and stuff and wanting to do more collabs. Now, I haven't really done any collabs, and I let her know that, hey, I'm always on the lookout for something. So if I ever find, the moment I find a perfect collab game that I will, that hasn't been touched, I'm going to let her know. And she seemed to be interested. So at some point, hopefully, as much as collabs freak the hell out of me, they do. Honestly, collabs freak me out. I guess it's the introvert part of me. Collabs freak me out. Hell, even though the times that I've just called into Rhea Samire on her stream, those are the only times I've really gotten nervous doing this. I don't really get nervous when I'm streaming, but calling in, or when I'm chatting with you guys, but or dealing with chat when it's text on the screen is one thing, but calling in and doing things like that, it really does more than I'd expect. It seems like the more time has passed, the more I have gotten introverted, which is an odd thing. You'd think it'd be the opposite. Question, curious, did you ever play GTA? No, I've never played any GTA. Closest I've ever played to GTA was Retro City Rampage, which is like an 8-bit. It was originally pitched, I guess, as an 8-bit NES version of GTA, but it wound up being just made for PC instead. But yeah, so hopefully we'll do some collab stuff at some point. Yeah, I'd like that. Even though I'm nervous as hell, I'd like that. I'd really like that. Deathtrap Dungeon. I guess we should talk about the story. We're supposed, not even GTA 2. That was so good. No, I've never played any of them, Luciano. I've watched streams. I enjoy watching a lot of these GTA streams. I love watching people, go commit crimes against humanity and war crimes, etc. and so forth. And But yeah, no, I've never played it. Never played it. And as for GTA 6, well, y'all know how much it's going to cost. And that ain't with a physical cartridge. So if it was that price with you know, a physical cartridge, then little Madamus could probably go ahead and justify it. Because the most I ever spent, I'll tell you now, boy, I should save this for Zatsu. The most I ever spent, and it's something that I maybe will play this summer. Maybe we'll do some summer streams because we're heading into really summer soon. Was I picked up on Super Nintendo a used copy of Super Adventure Island 2 with an intact label. It was just over 100. It was just over 100 for Super Adventure Island 2, Judd. And I hated spending it, but darn, I wanted it in my library. And I wanted an intact label. So at some point, we'll play that on stream. And at some point, we'll play regular Super Adventure Island. And Adventure Island... Well, I don't know about Adventure Island, because that's a rage game and a half. Okay, the game we're playing tonight, chat. Before I get too much distracted by myself, let me go ahead and head into the game room. We'll talk about it there. That'll make it easier to not get distracted. If it makes you happy to, who cares? Well, my wallet cares, Red. It's more of a mental thing. It's really hard, Red. When I know how much these used games were selling for before internet shopping for them really became such a big deal, and all the scalping and the artificial inflation started, and I do call it artificial because I do feel it's artificial. Knowing that these things used to cost a certain price point, and even accounting for standard inflation, it's so mentally hard to justify it. It's so mentally hard for me to justify. It's just like a Laserdisc player, Red. I've mentioned this on Twitter a few times, and even on here. I keep telling myself I'm gonna pull the trigger and pick up a replacement Laserdisc player. But damn, I see the prices for used ones for a decent one are like around the $500 mark. And yeah, I could afford it. But it's just one of those things where it's like, oof. Am I being dumb? Should I be more frugal? So yeah, it's the war of the two Madamuses or three Madamuses, or I don't know, however many people are inside my head. Deathtrap Dungeon. Okay, before we start the game, chat. So Deathtrap Dungeon, from what I understand, was a tabletop or is a tabletop adventure role-playing game. There is a regular PC, and it might have been on PlayStation RPG game of Deathtrap Dungeon from, I don't know, maybe 20 years ago. This version that we're playing tonight, the interactive video adventure, seems to be more based around the tabletop version and bringing the tabletop version into a gaming experience as the tabletop version with with full motion video. And the video game isn't great. Yeah, that's what I've kind of heard, Twin Opinion. Even though you can still, I mean, it's got its people who love it, and you can still find it. I think it might even be on GOG. But yeah, so the one we're playing tonight is more of a, I think it's more of a pseudo choose your own adventure combined with the tabletop aspect, full motion video with Eddie Marsan as the host. And if you're not familiar with him, he's British. He does a lot of British, I'd assume, theater and TV. I know he was in The World's End. I really dig The World's End. If you've never seen the movie The World's End, it's from the guys who did Hot Fuzz and Shaun of the Dead. It's sort of the underrated installment of that trilogy of films. And it shouldn't be, because it's awesome, in my opinion. Let's find the game, shall we? It's up under D for Deathtrap. Okay. I have not set this up at all either. I didn't even check to make sure the video settings were right. Pro streamer right there.
Despite its name, Fang was an ordinary small town in a northern province of Chiang Mai.
All right, let's reset it real quick.
Situated on the banks
Are you
of the
sure?
river.
Yeah. All right, there we go. Here we go.
Despite its name,
Shaun of the Dead is funny, yeah.
Fang was an ordinary small town
Okay.
in a northern province of Chiang Mai, situated on the banks of a river. It made a convenient stopover for river traders and
All right.
passengers throughout most of the year.
Okay, I hope
A
I
few
don't get
barges,
copyright
rafts,
bonked for
and
any of
sometimes
this. Because
even a large
FMV,
sailboat could
sometimes
usually
it
be
can
found moored at Fang.
cut your throat.
But all that was long ago, before the creation of the Trial of Champions.
Ah, okay,
Now,
Trial of Champions.
Once a year, the river is crowned with boats
Hydration
as
break.
people arrive from
If you
hundreds
got a
of
drink,
miles
take a
around,
drink, hydrate or dihydrate.
hoping to witness the breaking of an ancient tradition and see a victor in the Trial of Champions.
Tell me more about it or give me a summary, chap. Sure, tell me more about it.
On the 1st of May each year, warriors and heroes
I might have to
come
put little
Fang to
polls
face
in for
the
some of
test
these
their
questions,
lives.
chat. We'll
Survival
I
is
might
unlikely,
get
yet
some.
many take the risk.
We'll play
The prize is
along
great.
type of thing.
A purse of 10,000 gold pieces and
Ooh.
the freedom of Chiang Mai forever. But to become champion is no easy task. Some years ago, a powerful baron of Fang called Sukhumvit decided to bring attention to
I'm not
his
going to
town
remember any of these names.
creating the
Greetings,
ultimate contest.
Kimmy. Welcome in, welcome in.
the help of
Stopping
the
by real
townspeople,
quick. Well, thank you for
He
stopping by,
constructed a
Kimmy.
labyrinth
Hope you're
deep
having a
in the
good evening.
hillside behind Fang, from which
We
there
just
was
finally
only
got
one
the thing
exit.
started after yapping
The
and
labyrinth was
scuff.
filled with all kinds of deadly tricks,
welcome
and
in.
traps and loathsome monsters. Sukhumvit had designed it in
Be back
meticulous
later,
detail,
all right? Have a good
so
evening.
that anybody
We'll
hoping
see
to
you
face
later.
this challenge would have to use their wits as well as weapon skill. When he was finally satisfied that all was complete, he put his labyrinth to the test.
Y'all, this should be
He
an
picked 10 of his
ASMR.
finest guards and fully armed.
I want to listen to
they
this while
marched
I'm going
into
to
the
sleep.
labyrinth. They were never seen again. The tale of the ill-fated guards soon spread throughout the land, and it was then that Sukhumvit announced the first Trial of Champions.
Okay.
Messengers and news sheets carried his challenge, 10,000 gold pieces and freedom of
10,000.
Chiang Mai forever to any person surviving the perils of the labyrinth of Fang. The first year, 17 brave warriors attempted the walk, as it later became known. Not one reappeared.
Not one. Oh,
As
dear.
the years passed, and the trial
Well,
of
we're
champions
screwed.
continued, it attracted more and more challengers and spectators. Fang prospered, and would prepare itself months in advance for the spectacle it hosted each May. The town would be decorated, tents erected, dining halls built, musicians, dancers, fire eaters, illusionists, and every
This
sort
guy
of
is lacking
entertainment
riz,
hired,
as the kids say.
and entries registered from hopeful individuals intent on making
Honestly,
the walk. The last week
I can't.
of
I
April
mean,
found
I got to
people
give him
of
credit
Fang
for
as
being able to
visitors in
deliver
wild
all this. Because I'd be kind of like,
Everybody sang,
the hell?
danced, and laughed until the day broke on the 1st of May, when the town thronged to the gates of the labyrinth.
Got to give him
watch the
credit for
first
agreeing to
challenger
a
of
game
the
like
year
this, too.
step forward to face the Trial of Champions.
We want you in our video game. Oh, do I get to narrate a cool character? No, we want you to
Having
sit and
seen one of
read.
Sukhumvit's challenges nailed
We,
to the
we,
tree,
we want you to sit
we
in an
decided
easy
this
chair and
year
just
you
read a
would
bunch of
attempt
stuff
the
to
war.
us.
For the last 5 years, you have been attracted
I'd
to
listen
it not for the
to this while
rewards,
drawing, to be honest.
but
Yeah,
for the
I
simple
can
fact that
see
nobody
having
has
this
ever
on
yet
while I
emerged
was
victorious
working
from
on
the
stuff.
labyrinth.
Whereas
You
usually I
intend to
have
make
other
this the
streamers
year
on in
in
the
which a
background. I could
champion is
see
crowned.
having this on.
Gathering up a few belongings, you set off immediately. 2 days' walk takes you west to the
Okay.
coast, where you enter the cursed port, Black Sand.
The Cursed Port Black
Wasting no
Sand.
time in that city of thieves, you buy your passage on a small boat sailing north to where the river Coke meets the sea.
Oh, that's
And
where
from there
Offkai
you
was.
raft upriver for 4 days, until finally you arrive in Fang.
Oh, never mind.
The trial begins in 3 days' time, and the town is in
Yeah,
an
the
almost
music's picking
hysterical
up.
mood of excitement. You register your entry with the officials and are given a violet scarf to tie around your arm, informing everyone of your status. For 3 days, you enjoy Fang's greatest hospitality and are treated like a demigod.
3 days? All right.
During the long merriment, you almost forget your purpose.
Even with
Fang.
subtitles, I'm struggling to process the information. I am tired, though. Yeah, it's going over my head.
The ahead begins to dominate your thoughts.
It's going over my head.
Later, you are taken to a special guest house.
You can't sleep, play this game.
There is a splendid
I promise it'll probably get more exciting. I hope.
But there is little time left for sleep.
Welcome back, Daylin. Okay, so what do we got? Oh.
Just before dawn.
Oh, never mind.
A trumpet call awakens you from vivid dreams of flaming pits and giant black spiders. Minutes later, there is a knock on your door. And a man's voice
okay, that made me jump.
Saying,
Through my headphones, that made me jump.
Your challenge begins soon. Please be ready to leave in 10 minutes. You climb out of bed, walk over to the window and open the shutters. Already people are thronging the streets, moving quietly through the morning
I really
mist.
hope he does some audiobooks.
No doubt on their way
because I could
to
listen to
the
that.
labyrinth, hoping to find good
Hello, people have
vantage
joined
points
chat
from which
after
to
I
watch the
exited.
competitors. Walking over to a wooden table on which your trusty sword and shield lie, you pick them up and cut the air with a mighty sweep, wondering which beasts your sword's sharp edge may soon have to meet.
Huh.
You open the door into the corridor, and a small man greets you with a low bow as you
When I
emerge
said
from your
this was
bedroom.
like a choose-your-own-adventure,
Please
I didn't
follow me,
realize just
he
how
said.
accurate I was going to
He
be.
turns to his left and walks quickly towards the stairs at the end of the corridor.
Okay. Do I make a choice now? Oh,
Walking
never mind.
through a parting in the crowds, you see Baron Sippenbit himself, standing by the entrance waiting to greet the contender in the trial of champions.
Okay.
You count 5 others standing proudly in line, their
5.
violet scarves displayed for all to see. There are 2 bare-chested barbarians dressed in furs.
Gotcha. Am I bare-chested?
Completely motionless, legs straight and slightly apart, arms thrust forward to rest on the hilts of their long.
But what about my
double-headed
chest?
battle axes. A sleek elven woman with golden hair and feline green eyes is adjusting the crossbelt of daggers wrapped around her leather tunic.
Oh, hey, baby.
Of the 2 remaining men, one is covered from head to foot in iron plate armor, with a plumed helmet.
So it's 4
and
guys
crested shield.
and 1 elven woman?
The other is cloaked in
Man.
black robes, only his dark eyes showing between
Sausage party.
black-faced scar.
Is this game
Long knife,
was on
a wide
CDI?
barrette and
No,
other
no.
silent death weapons hang from his belt. The 5 contenders acknowledge your arrival with almost imperceptible nods of the head,
Huh.
and you turn to face the exultant crowd for the last time. Suddenly, a hush falls over the crowd.
Matt want to offer his
As Baron Sippenbit
chesticles?
steps forward, holding 6 bamboo sticks.
Your chest is hairless like Dr.
You draw
Evil's cat,
one from his
Madamus.
outstretched hand, and you read the word. Fifth.
Oh, 5th. Okay. I thought that
Then
said
the
filth
trial
for a second.
The knight is first. He salutes the crowd before disappearing into the tunnel.
I guess I should
And is
push the
followed
button
half an hour later by
for
the
summary.
elf.
I should
Next
push the
goes
button
the
for
barbarian.
summary, chat.
And then the dark assassin. Next,
Oh,
it's your turn.
my turn.
But before embarking on your adventure,
Here we go.
we must first determine your own strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah, I got plenty
You
of
have
weaknesses.
in
I
your
mean,
possession
strengths.
A sword, a shield, and a backpack for carrying provisions for the trip. You have been preparing for your quest by training yourself in swordplay and
Gotcha,
exercising
swordplay.
vigorously.
Vigorous
To
swordplay.
see how effective your preparations have been, dice will be rolled to determine your skill, stamina, and luck scores.
Oh!
Or, if you wish to begin your adventure immediately, you can choose between 3 ready-made adventurers.
No, we're gonna roll. We're gonna roll. We're gonna roll, chat. Big bucks, no whammies. Big bucks, no whammies.
First, we'll roll for your initial level of
Yeah,
skill.
weakness is your balls.
This reflects your sword skill and
That is
fighting
true.
expertise, and will be determined by rolling 1 die and adding 6.
1 die and adding 6. Okay. So I got 10. Okay, I got 10. Okay, I'll live with that.
Next, we'll roll for your initial stamina, which represents your strength.
Ah,
So the higher your stamina score, the longer you will survive.
longer stamina.
This will
Got
be
it.
determined
Like
by
all those
rolling
ads
2
I keep
dice
getting.
and adding 12.
Adding 12. Come on, big bucks. Oh. Darn, I didn't get that much. Well, I got, so 12 plus, I got 14 plus 6, I got 20 stamina. You know what? We're going to go with it, chat. We're going to go with it. We're going to go with it. You know, stamina's overrated. That's not true. I'm going to, we're going to go ahead.
We'll roll for your initial luck.
New medieval
Which
torture for
represents
Matt.
how
Tie
lucky
each
and
ball to a
adventurous
rope
you
and let
are.
the horse run. No!
Luck
Oh God, that sounds horrid.
And magic.
Oh,
are facts of
gosh,
life
that
in the
made me
fantasy world
squirm
you're
in my
about to
chair
explore.
just thinking about it.
This is determined by rolling 1
You
die.
won't last 30 seconds like the
And
other
adding
ads you've been getting. Yeah,
6.
adding 6. What? Oh hell no! What? Oh hell no! What? What? No. No. No, 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 no! I am not going to be unlucky, Matt. Tell a woman you have low stamina, you'll never sit. Yeah. Yeah, no. I got that, Paul. Don't worry. Come on, please, please, please. Okay, I'll leave that there. Fine. I re-rolled for luck. I gotta have luck. Okay. Y'all! Yeah. All right. We'll do that.
You may also take a magical potion
Unlucky and premature.
to aid you on your quest. Each bottle of potion contains 2 measures,
I get potion.
so can be used
But
twice
good at
during
sword
an
play.
adventure. You can choose from a potion of skill
A
that
potion of
restores
skill.
your skill points to their initial amount,
Okay.
a potion of strength that restores your stamina points to their initial amount,
Huh.
or a potion of fortune that not only restores your luck points to their initial amount,
Ooh, hello.
but will also increase your initial luck score by 1 each time it's used.
Oh. Oh, that's difficult. Will not be unlucky, Matt. That ship has sailed. Yeah. 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 I'm going to I think I'm going to do the strength. I'm going to do the stamina. I'm not going to do the fortune.
Lastly,
There.
before you begin your quest, you are given enough provisions for 10 meals.
All right, we're going to get some
When you
ramen.
eat a meal,
I'm
your
gonna
stamina
cross
score
sword
will
and cross
increase by
step.
4
No!
points. But don't forget, your stamina can never exceed the initial amounts.
Okay, so
you've
I can't
just
go
set.
above 20.
You
I
have
have
a long way to go.
I have Matt depression.
use your
Oh,
provisions.
jeez.
Wisely.
Okay, so I got to use it
During
wisely.
your
Sure.
adventure, you'll enter into combat a number of times.
I wonder
the
how
further you go,
many takes he did, or maybe he
the
just
tougher your opponents
refused
will
to do
be.
more than one take.
Combat
Is that
takes place
video of
over
you, Matt?
several
No,
rounds, and your
no.
attack
This is
strength
Eddie.
is
Welcome
based
in
on
Super
yours
Shops. Welcome in. No,
and your
this is
enemy's
Eddie
skill score.
Marsan, I think
For
is
each
who it
round
is.
of battle, we'll roll 2 dice for you and 2 for your opponent,
Okay,
adding the results to your skill scores.
sure.
These are your respective attack strengths.
Okay.
Whoever's attack strength is the highest wins that round of combat.
Okay.
If you both had the same attack strength in a round, then it will be a tie.
Okay, good.
In some
Something about
battles, you can
cross
take
sword.
an
Don't mind if I
opportunity to
do.
escape. But beware.
Don't cross the streams.
If you do run away,
Okay, if I run away.
your opponent will automatically score one
Gave.
hit on you
I
as
gave
you
Matt
flee.
depression. Oh, I thought
costing
you were
you 2
suffering
stamina
from
points.
Madamus depression.
sure you have
Because
enough.
I don't know what the cure is other than more
Such is the
Madamus.
price of cowardice.
Wait,
You are
what?
playing using the new battle system.
I missed what he
where the
said, but oh
battle
well.
takes place over 3 rounds.
3 rounds.
Your sheer battle-hardened nature will mean you'll always win the battle after the 3 rounds, but every round you lose will cost you 2 stamina points.
Ah.
So
Wait,
be
what?
careful. Losing all your stamina will still be fatal.
Okay.
At the start of each round, you'll have a short time to decide to fight or to build up your stamina by eating your provisions or taking a potion, if you have one.
Taking a potion. Hey, Matt. Welcome in, Flash Viewer. Welcome in. We are playing, Deathtrap Dungeon, the video adventure. Depressimus of the Underground Library. No, you're good. I know the cure. The cure is more cowbell. New battle system. Never learned the old. Yeah, no kidding. Learn about the original battle system rules. You know what? Let's click it. Why not? We can make this stream 1,000 hours.
You are playing using the traditional battle system from the original Deathtrap dungeon book. At the start of each round, you'll have a short time
Oh, a
to
dungeon,
decide to
so
fight,
things are going to be
or to
18
build
plus
up your
already.
stamina by eating your
No!
provisions or taking a
I'm
potion.
telling you, the moment he starts
have
stripping, I'm turning it off.
After each battle round, you'll be able to test
Dominus
your
is
luck.
here.
By using luck in battles,
Getting cured
you can
will be
either
a pain in the
score
ass, literally.
a more
I hope
serious
not.
wound on your opponent, or minimize
The cure
effects of
is
a
Matt
wound
in a
scored
maid
on you.
suit. No, not the maid suit.
If you test your luck after you have just wounded your opponent, we'll roll 2 dice, and if the total is the same or less than your current luck score, you will have been lucky and will take an extra 2 points from your opponent's stamina.
What?
But if the roll is greater than the damage to your opponent,
Tales from the
is
internet,
halved.
Matt.
If your opponent has just inflicted a 2 stamina wound on you,
Welcome back, Judd.
a lucky roll will halve that damage, but an unlucky roll will take an additional stamina point.
Okay, chat, I'm going to play it with the new battle
last thing.
system because I don't think I'm going to get
Testing
this.
your luck has a cost. Each time you
Practice the
test your
magic
luck,
of
your
undressing
luck
with
score
eyes
will
and
be
stiff hands.
reduced
Oh, dear.
by 1 point.
Okay, we're going to do the new battle system, chat. I don't think I'm mentally capable of doing the old one. That just sounds difficult.
You are playing.
Okay. Oh, I got to
Using
play
the
this
new
again.
battle
All
system,
right, well, let's hear him say it
where the
again.
battle takes
Because
place over 3
it's
rounds.
just so cathartic.
Your sheer battle-hardened nature will mean you'll always win the battle after the 3 rounds.
Got
but
it.
Every round
He would make
you
a good
lose
GMDM, yeah.
cost you 2 stamina points.
What
so
is-
be careful. Losing all your stamina.
Okay,
will still
what's
be fatal.
GMDM?
At the start of each round, you'll have a short time to decide to fight or to build up
Because
your
all I'm
stamina
thinking
by
is
eating your provisions
general
or taking a
manager
potion,
direct message.
if you have one.
Madam is striptease starting with glass. Nope. Okay, I gotta look up GMDM. Just a moment. Changing the mouse to the other PC. Gonna curse my Google history. GMDM. Oh, Game Master and Dungeon Master. Got it. Okay. Yeah, I'm a pro gamer. Didn't you know that? I'm a pro gamer. Yes, pro gamer. I've never played Dungeons and Dragons in my life, chat. I've never played it in my life. But I have watched one stream. It was one of the tabletop streams with Nora Boshi Ariel and a number of other people where I guess she does a tabletop stream collab for Dungeons and Dragons every so often. So yes, I do now know what you're talking about, Red. Pro gamer. Yeah, I'm not going to read that one, Super Shops, because I know what it is. Game Master, Dungeon Master for a tabletop game. I was afraid it was something else. Play using the new battle system. Here we go.
Now it is your turn to salute the crowd.
Okay, hey
Holding
crowd.
your violet scarf aloft, you take one final deep breath of cool, fresh air before turning to pass between a stone-pillared gateway into circumvent's corridors of power.
Corridors
to
of
face
power.
unknown perils in the walk through the mighty Baron's Deathtrap dungeon.
Bum. Oh, chat, we haven't even gotten to the title yet. Holy crap. We're just now at the title. Let me turn that down. I did play D&D back in college, but I suppose you didn't go there too much. No, I did go to college. Roll a dice to see how much you cry, pretty much.
The excited spectators
Oh,
gradually fade
turn that
behind
back up.
you as you venture deep into the gloom of the cavern. Large crystals hang from the tunnel roof at 20-meter intervals, radiating just enough soft light for you to see your way. As your eyes gradually become accustomed
Matt went for
to the
Cosmic
near
Defender
darkness,
training.
you begin
Don't
to
I
see
wish?
movement all around.
That would have been more useful to me
Spiders
than
and
what I
beetles
did go
crawling
for.
up and down the chiseled walls disappear quickly into cracks and crevices as they sense your approach. Rats and mice scurry along the floor ahead of you.
Okay.
Droplets of water drip into small pools with an eerie plopping sound,
Plop.
which echoes down the tunnel. The air is cold, moist,
Liberage,
and damp.
no, it was,
After walking slowly
no, it
along
was
the
a
tunnel
TV
for
and
about
radio
5
production.
minutes, you arrive at a stone table standing against the wall to your left. On it, there are 6 boxes, one of which has your name painted on its lid.
Gotcha. Yeah, it was TV radio production. And then once I got into the industry, I was basically told, hey, what, you shouldn't have, you don't need to take all these courses. You don't need to take all these courses. Why'd you do all that? So it was just kind of like, ugh. Ignores that box as a trap. All right, hold on, chat. That's a good, that's what we need to do. That's what you're going for, sociology. Nice. Well, I hope it works out well for you. Here, we're going to do a poll on this. Start a poll. We're just going to do it for 2 minutes. Okay, open box or walk away. Okay, starting the poll. We will end it in 2 minutes, chat. We will end it in 2 minutes or something like that. So there we go. Okay, we got walk away so far. Oh, we got 50-50. Don't do this to me, chat. Don't make it 50-50. Okay, we got 60% walk away. I'm watching my clock. My click, clock, click, clock thing, something. I'm currently studying double major in finance and English. Nice. Well, good luck. Hope it goes well. It's a trap. Yeah, Akbar, got it. Agree. Gotta open it and see the horror inside. There might be an artifact beneath the deadly beast. All right, chat, put in your votes. I'm gonna end it. Oh, don't make me end it 50-50. Open box, big balls only. Oh, gosh, it's 50-50. If someone's lurking and wants to put a final vote in, 10 seconds. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. It's not going anywhere. 4. Please don't do this to me. 3. 2. 1. 0. End poll. And we got 57% open box, 42% walk away. Here we go, chat. Let me change the mouse back. Open the box. What's in the box?
The lid of the box lifts off easily.
Okay.
And inside you find 2 gold pieces and a note written on a small piece of parchment addressed to you. After placing the gold in your pocket, you read the message.
Oh dear.
Which says, well done. At least you had the sense to stop and take advantage of the token aid given to you.
Yeah.
Now
there
I can
we go.
advise you that you will need to find and use several items if you hope to pass triumphantly through my Deathtrap dungeon.
Okay.
Signed, Succumbit. Memorizing the advice
Big
on
brain.
the note,
Thank you, chat.
you tear it into tiny pieces and continue north along the tunnel, where you come to a junction. A white arrow painted on one wall points west. On the floor, you can see wet footprints made by those who entered before you.
Okay.
It's hard to be sure, but it looks as though 3 of them followed the direction of the arrow, while 1 decided to go.
2 coins ain't bad. No, it's not. Ooh. So what? So they follow the arrow or don't? Do we follow the arrow or not? Let's. You know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this most of the night. We're gonna open up polls most of the night. Might as well. Why the hell not? West arrow. Or he did say it was the arrow for that. East. Okay, start the poll. All right. We're just going to run this for about 10. I'll just do this for about 15 seconds, chat. East Twin Opinions saying already. Someone's voted West. We got 67% East. Interesting. Well, less blood is good, right? Less blood is good. Big balls reward. Yeah. Yeah. West. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and end the poll. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Darn. All right. So we ended it with 50-50. Well, hell, chat. All right. Okay, chat. Twin Opinions saying East. West. We're gonna do East. Since poll went 50-50, I'm not going to follow the arrow.
Ahead, you can see a large obstruction on the tunnel floor. Although it is too dark to make out exactly what it is.
Oh, boy.
The wet, eastbound footprints you have been following carry on towards the obstruction.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead with this one, and I'm just going to continue. I'm going to find out what the heck this is. Because we've already committed to East, so let's see it through. I'll ask the poll once we get to another bigger decision, unless this backfires, in which case I will ask for every decision ever.
You see that the obstruction is a large, brown, boulder-like object.
Okay.
You touch it with your hand, and are surprised to find that it is soft and spongy.
Ew! Go east. We might see the goosebump beast from the east. I never read enough Goosebumps. Oh, no beast. I don't know what this is, but we're gonna chat. It's spongy. I'm gonna slice it open, chat.
Your sword easily pierces the thin outer casing of the giant spore ball.
Oh, balls!
A thick brown cloud of
Well,
spores
there we
bursts
go.
out of the
Big
ball
white ape that
and
asks
envelops
questions and eats you if
Some
you feel,
of the spores stick to your skin and start to itch terribly.
No!
You lose 2 stamina points as great lumps come up on your face and arms, and your skin feels as if it is on fire. Frantically scratching your itching lumps,
No!
you step over the now deflated spore ball. Pressing on east,
Well, hell.
you turn left.
We got
which heads north
cordyceps.
for as far as you can see.
I won't do that
The
again,
footprints you are
chat.
following start to peter out as the tunnel becomes gradually drier.
Itchy balls.
Soon you are
Yeah,
beyond the
apparently.
dripping roof and the pools
Remember,
on the
don't
floor.
ever scratch.
You
You'll
notice
only
the
make
air
it
becoming
worse.
hotter,
Oh,
and
boy.
you find yourself panting even though you are walking quite slowly.
Okay.
In a small recess on the left-hand wall, you see a section of bamboo standing on its end. Lifting it down, you see it is filled with a clear liquid. Your throat is painfully dry.
True, you'll rip
And you
open
feel a
healing
little
flesh
dizzy
because
from the
healing
heat
flesh loves to
in the
itch.
tunnel.
Yep. Gonorrhea hits different for Matt. It's not gonorrhea, Red. Ooh. Oh, boy. I'm getting dizzy. Clear liquid. Well, what's his name told us to take advantage. He told us to take advantage. Chat, I might be stupid. What the hell? Let's ask the poll. Let's do a poll. Let's do a poll. Okay, start a poll. Drink clear liquid or go north. Okay, start the poll. Boom. Find swamp aids. Can't see it. Gonorrhea hits at find swamp. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I mean, the one guy, the note with the coins said there would be stuff to help. And we found a bottle of clear liquid like water behind some bamboo like it was hidden. To me, if it was poison, I would think that it would have been out in the open. But maybe I'm just stupid like that. All right, we're going to end the poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Okay, we're going to drink. Drink. And speaking of, as I do this, hydration break. If you got a drink, take a drink. Hydrate or dihydrate. I'm drinking a sparkling water tonight. It's bubbly. It's a new, I think it was a new flavor, orange cream. It's just an orange vanilla. As much orange vanilla as you can get from a sparkling water. I really need to do something with my camera because my head with my model keeps like ducking like this all the time. I don't know why that happened. Great. Got it just in time for y'all to off us. Yeah. Here we go. Chug.
The water in the bamboo pipe is welcomely refreshing.
Okay.
And adds 1 stamina point. It also contains a magical solution.
Hey!
Which will enable you to be exposed
Great, just
to
got
melting
in,
point temperatures
got in
without
just in
harm.
time for y'all to off us, yeah.
Discarding the bamboo, you start off north again, in good spirits.
Yay!
You find yourself dripping with sweat.
What?
As the temperature continues to rise.
Sweaty
As you struggle
gamer.
on, the heat intensifies until it becomes so unbearable that you feel yourself begin to pass out.
Oh no.
Although the temperature in the tunnel is higher than you could normally tolerate, the liquid from the bamboo pipe keeps you alive. And mercifully,
Yummy cave water,
after
yep.
a few moments, the temperature drops rapidly and soon feels almost cool again.
All right.
On the left-hand side of the tunnel is a closed door.
We did the right
It has
thing.
a small iron plate in it, which looks like it might slide open.
Oh. Oh, try to open the door. Try to slide the plate. Ooh. Ooh. I'm not sure how far behind it is because Chrome Mobile, but YouTube refuses to let me watch live stream even though my connection is at absolute strongest. Really? Oh, yeah, I'm Daylin, it's not just you. It's not just you, Daylin. Let me type something in chat. Must be YouTube. Okay, signal keeps dipping, must be YouTube. Okay, yeah, so chat, if you are watching this in slideshow mode, my apologies. My apologies. Okay, I think YouTube is bugging. It was me earlier. Yeah, I think so too. I don't think it's on my end, but it is doing like it was before. Okay, this is a tough one. All right, chat. Let's start another poll. Start another poll and let me add an option. Okay. Open door. Slide plate. Go north. All right. Okay, chat. And there's no button to start the poll, is there? Oh. Wait a second. Why isn't this... Okay. All right, fine. Come on. There we go. Start poll. I had to move my chat over because this thing's sort of wonking out on me. I have it set to one. Yeah. I don't have an answer for you, Daylin. Don't have an answer. Okay, we got 67% at slide plate. I'm going to give it another few seconds, chat. Just another few seconds. 50% at slide plate now. That means it must be... I can't see where all the split is. We're going to give it 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and end. All right, what do we get? Okay. Oh! We got a tie on open door and slide plate. We got a tie on open door and slide plate. Open the door, slide the plate. Open the door, slide the plate. Let me change my mouse. All right. You know what? I'm gonna just... I know Flash was saying slide the plate. Red saying open the door. I think Flash was saying that. Maybe Flash wasn't. No, Flash wasn't saying that. Okay. No one said slide. All right. We're opening the door. That's all I'm seeing.
The door swings open.
Okay.
Into a small room.
That's okay, Madamus. At least the YouTube app issue extended to other streams.
You find yourself falling through thin air.
Oh, geez.
There was a pit behind the door, which you did not see. You land heavily at the bottom and wince with pain, losing 4 stamina points.
Well, we fell down the
pit
hole.
Walls are roughly chiseled and have plenty of toe and finger holds, so you are able to clamber out quite easily.
Yeah, but I'm bruised up.
You curse your own eagerness and tell yourself to be more careful in future when entering rooms.
Next time we'll look through the
room,
the slide thing.
You see 2 iron hooks on the wall opposite the door.
Okay.
A coil of rope is hanging on one of them.
Worth it.
You put it in your backpack.
Oh, well, we did get the rope. That's good.
To leave the room and head north.
All right, so we've got a rope, chat.
You see that the tunnel turns sharply to the left.
All right.
You turn a corner and almost bump straight into 2 fierce-looking orcs.
This reminds me of the old Zelda Choose Your Own Adventure books. I never got a chance to read those. I didn't know they had those. Nice. Maybe we could do one of those in the future. I'll look into them. I'll look into them.
The orcs roar.
I might have to be a little careful
And as
because
you
I
draw
think
your
reading
sword,
stuff, I gotta do things that
one of them
I'd have
swings its morning
commercial
star
clearance
at you,
for,
which
but
thuds
I'll look
your
into that.
arm, knocking your sword to the floor. You must fight them barehanded, reducing your skill
Might
by
be able
4
to
for
since
the
it's not in
duration
print
of the
anymore.
combat.
Oh boy.
Fortunately, the tunnel is too narrow
Oh,
for
dear.
both orcs to attack you at once,
All right.
so you fight them.
One at a
One
time. Oh no, he's
at a
playing
time.
stickball. Yeah. Okay. I'm not gonna eat provisions. There, it automatically did it.
You parry, but your enemy is
No!
too fast and you crack your head on the floor as it
Well,
knocks
balls. No, I'm gonna attack him again. Hell with it.
you to the ground. You hurl yourself at your enemy, fists flailing, and land a stunning blow.
Stunning blow. We could do it. We don't need to eat. We don't need to eat. Eating is for.
The Orc's Morning Star
Oh crap.
is a formidable weapon. And
No!
You can't stop it smashing into your ankles,
Ow.
knocking you off balance.
Ow. Well,
The first orc
excuse
slumps
me,
lifeless
Choice
to the
2
floor.
Princess. Yeah.
So you turn your attention.
YouTube stabilize. Oh, is YouTube? Oh, I see that. Yeah. Eat provisions. All right.
You quickly eat some provisions, increasing your stamina by 4 points.
All right. There we go. Let's attack the second orc. I heard stunning low. Yeah.
You drop to the ground, sweeping away the Orc's legs.
All right.
Its head hits the ground
Good.
hard with a sickening crunch.
Good. We crunched its head. Time to snap a Slim Jim. All right. Oh,
You duck
no.
under the
Oh, yeah.
Orc's
I
Morning
did.
Star,
I did
grab
better.
it, and ram its head hard into the wall.
Yeah. Boom. Let's do it. We're the smash their balls option. Yeah, I wish
You
you'd give me
hurl
that.
yourself at your enemy,
Yeah.
fists flailing, and land a stunning blow.
Stunning blow.
Your fists
But no
are
stunning
sore
ball
from the
blow.
fight,
Kick it in the
but you
balls.
pick
I
up your
wish.
sword and see if the orcs had anything of use. Inside one of the orcs' pockets,
Did I get food?
you find one gold piece
All right.
and a hollow wooden tube. You put your findings in your backpack and set off.
But what do I do with the hollow wooden
As you
tube,
walk
chat?
along, droplets of
Stomp
water
'em in the
again
crotch,
start
yeah.
falling from the tunnel ceiling.
They won't
Heading
let us
west,
fight
you
dirty.
see wet
If you
footprints
gotta
made by the
fight,
same
fight
boots
dirty.
that you followed earlier. They lead to a closed
Super
iron
Smash
door
Brothers
in the
Smasher
right-hand
Pass
wall of the
became a
tunnel,
video.
but do not seem to go any further.
Really? All right, chat. I'm gonna open the door. Oh God. Okay. They don't go in. No, we're gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna ask. I'm not gonna put a poll up. I'm gonna open the door. That's where the footsteps go and they disappear. So either the person who went in there died, or yeah, open the door.
The door opens into a large chamber,
Okay.
where you are shocked to see one of
Oh!
your rivals, who has obviously met a sudden gory death.
Oh hell.
It is one of the barbarians, and he is impaled on several long iron spikes that are fixed to a frame which has sprung out of the floor.
Well, darn.
A lot of debris litters the floor, concealing a hidden tripwire which he must have stepped on, releasing the spiked frame.
Okay.
In the far wall is an alcove, in which you can see a silver goblet
Can I get to it
standing on
safely?
a small wooden table.
Can I get to it safely? Search the barbarian. Well, chat, I'm going to search the barbarian.
The pouch on the barbarian's belt is empty, apart from some strange-looking dried meat wrapped in a cloth.
I'm going to eat the meat, chat. Chat, I'm going to eat his meat. I mean, the meat, the dried, the stuff.
The meat contains herbs which increase your strength,
There, it's good.
adding 3 to your stamina score.
There, see, it was all good. The Holy Grail somehow got in the wall. Nothing sus about that. No, 18 plus. All right. All right, now comes the real question, chat. I'm putting up a poll. I am putting up a poll. We know how he died already. Alcove, which is the Grail or whatever, or go west. All right, chat. Eating that ogre meat. Yeah, we ate the orc meat. I don't know how to say it. I don't know what to say. Goblin something. I voted. Thank you, Flash. I was living in the past. Were you living in the past, Red? It's okay. It wasn't that far in the past. It was pretty close. We're either going to go get the Grail. We already ate his meat, and the meat was tasty, and it gave us stamina. And so now we're going to maybe promo Madamus the Gobble Gobbler. Oh dear. Madamus oh my gosh. All right, I'm ending the poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 69 or something. All right, chat. We're going to try to get it. We're going to try to get the goal. Welp lost that, but we're going to try to do it.
You walk slowly over to the alcove, carefully checking the floor for any more hidden
Thank
traps.
God.
You see that the goblet contains a sparkling red liquid.
Oh. Oh, this is tough. Chat, I'm going to chug it. Chat, I'm going with my gut. I'm going to chug it. Let's see how badly I die.
As you lift the goblet,
oh no,
it releases a sprung catch.
Well, balls!
And a dart shoots out of the wooden table leg. This will be a test of your luck.
Okay, it's the luck.
We'll roll 2 dice, and if the number rolled is equal to
Nothing
or
sus.
less than your current luck score, you have been lucky.
Okay.
But if the roll is higher than your luck score, then your luck isn't in.
Oh no, chat! Please, Big Bug, no!
Your reflexes are sharp.
Okay.
And you quickly jump aside. The dart whistles past, only just missing you, and thuds into the opposite wall. You see the goblet lying on the floor, and the red liquid running away in rivulets over the grey stone. At least the goblet may be of use. So you put it in your backpack, leave the chamber.
Man, our backpack is getting full, chat.
West.
We got 3 things in there.
The passage soon leads to a junction where you notice more footprints on the floor, possibly as many as 3 pairs, heading north.
We're a
from the
true
south
loot
passage.
goblin. Yeah, it seems so.
You decide to follow them to where the passage opens out into a wide cavern, which is darker but much drier.
Be right back, okay?
Ahead, you see the footprints gradually fade, then disappear. There is a large idol in the center of
You
the
know, I'm
cabin
going
that
to keep
must
this
be
in my
6
hip
meters
pocket
high.
for future chill streams.
In its head, a
because this
jeweled
isn't
eye,
bad.
each as
It's
big as
not
your
action
fist.
packed. It's not, you know,
On
oh
either
wow,
side
but
of the idol stand
it's not
2
bad.
giant stuffed.
Better a loot
bird-like
goblin than a
creatures.
murder hobo. Fair enough. Mari, welcome in. Welcome in. Han and Mari, it should pop up with your channel thing. Come on, come on. Is Library Bot not working? Library Bot's not working. There it goes. All right. There it goes. I was wondering when that was going to pop. But welcome in, Mari. Welcome in. Hope you are having a good day. We are playing Deathtrap Dungeon, the interactive video adventure. So it's like a choose your own adventure. Oh, I'm kind of sick right now. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better quickly. How's stream? It's good. We had a bunch of scuff at the beginning, and YouTube keeps nerfing me, which led to stream ending prematurely and then stuff. But it's good. But yeah, I hope you feel better quickly. So yeah, feel free to hang out and just chill, because this has been a pretty chill game. It's just a choose your own adventure for all intents and purposes. Okay, climb the idol and take the jewels, or walk through to the opposite wall. Chat, I'm going to open a, glad it's not a mind. Yep, I'm not going to say it. Someone already tried, Super Shops already tried that on me earlier, Luciano, but my mind caught it. Big brain caught it. Here, let's see. All right, chat. What do we do? Take the jewels or go to the tunnel? All right, starting the poll, chat. Damn, he's catching on to the joke. Yeah, just a few of them. Not many of them, Mari. Not many of them. My brain is still small and soft and smooth. That just sounds even weirder when I say it that way. But yeah, Library Bot already posted the link. Be sure to check out Mari on Twitch. She streams there fairly regularly. She got a brand new PNG. We already we checked into her debut, if you were here for that. I thought that said go to the funeral. No. Okay, take the jewels, or okay, we're at 75%. Closing the poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, looks like I'm probably gonna get myself killed, because I'm guessing I probably should have gone through the tunnel, because if these are on top of an idol, this probably isn't going to end well. Mari streams whenever she doesn't download the wrong version. Go, oh, yeah. How's that going for you, Mari? Have you, is everything back up and running, or are you still screwed up ever since the Chinese takeover of Mari's Twitch? All right, we're taking the jewels. Buckle up.
The idol is very smooth and will be difficult to climb. But the rope you found earlier will help here, and you make it into a lasso.
I can get into my computer now. That's good. I mean, that's a start. Good. Hopefully you can get all rebuilt quickly.
Smiling happily as it lands around its neck. You then tighten the noose and start to climb, hauling yourself up the rope.
Oof.
You are soon at the top of the idol.
They didn't take over my Twitch, just my computer. Well, that's good. That's good. Because I don't know what they would have done with your Twitch. That would have...
And wonder.
Well, you're very lucky, Mari. You are extremely lucky they didn't get any of your... You are extremely lucky that they didn't get any of your personal data or banking stuff. So I'm really happy for you, because, man, that could have gone really badly. Okay. Chat, I don't know what eyeball to take it. Just go ahead and comment in chat. I'm not going to do a poll. Left or right, chat? First one I see is the one I pull. Left or right, chat? Which jewel we taking? First one who comments. Don't make me do a poll. All right, chat. Right. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you. All right, let's see what happens.
You try to force the point of your sword under the emerald eye.
Oh, no.
Much to your
Yes,
surprise,
I'm glad, too, because the last time they stole my money and they left me dead.
Releasing a jet
Did they
of
really?
poisonous gas
Oh, my
straight into your
gosh.
face. The gas knocks you out,
no.
and you release the rope, bouncing down the idol and crashing onto the stone floor.
Well, hell.
Your adventure ends here.
Well, chat, we died. That was it. Darn. Wow, but Mari, I didn't know that. I didn't know that they'd actually taken your money before when something like that happened. Wowie, wow. I'm so sorry. That really sucks. It's Jennifer's fault. Yeah, everyone else says right also, but it's Jennifer's fault. Everyone else chimes in and says right also, except for Red, but it's Jennifer's fault. Okay. Okay, what's the disc? I think we can load, chat. All right, here, we'll load there. Let's go ahead and load a save.
There is a large idol in the center of the
I
cabin
literally
that must
didn't say
be
anything, yeah.
6 meters high.
Well, here we go. Let's try it
In
again.
its head are jeweled eyes, each as big as your fist.
They're as big as
On
my
either side of
fist.
the idol stand 2 giant stuffed, bird-like creatures.
Okay, here we go. Let's try it again. No, we're not doing
The
right
idol is
again,
very
Twin
smooth.
Opinion. No, Jennifer
be
just
difficult
want
to
you to
climb.
have bigger balls.
But the rope you found earlier will help here. And you roped it into a lasso.
Everyone
You
is
roll the
just
rope
so
above your
concerned
head
about my
and throw it
balls.
up
No
at
balls,
the
no
idol.
gain. That's true.
Smiling
Let's try
happily as
left
it
this
lands
time.
around its neck.
We're going to try left.
You then tighten the noose and start to climb.
Right ain't right. I
Pulling
guess not.
yourself up the
Yes, word to the wise. Be careful when you
soon
put
at
your
the top
payment
of the
info
idol.
into anything. I'm
Sitting on
dead
the
serious
bridge of
everywhere.
its nose
Thank you, Mari,
and
because I
holding
am
on to
too
the rope.
lax about it. I know for a
You
fact that
draw your sword
Madamus likes fists.
and
No!
Which
I know
jeweled
that I'm
eye
too
prize out
lax
first?
about some of the things I put it into. Or at least some of the shop apps that I load up on multiple devices. I need to get better about that. All right, when right ain't right, you try left. Also, no, I take pride in my decision. That's my kill. Thank you very much. Well, I'm glad I could bring you joy with my death, Mari. Left. Here we go.
As you touch the idol's emerald eye, you hear a creaking sound below you.
I bet the same thing happens.
Looking down, you are shocked to see the 2 stuffed birds flying off.
Really?
Their wings flap in jerky movements,
Uh-oh.
but they are
Yeah,
soon
I only
above
use
you.
my phone for banking
set
and
to
never
attack.
again in public Wi-Fi. Yeah, I don't ever use public
You'll
Wi-Fi,
fight
no.
the flying
Definitely.
guardians one at a time, but reduce your skill by 2
Oh,
during
dear.
this combat
Uh-oh.
because of your restricted position.
Oh, dear. I gotta fight the birds. All right, how's my strength is okay. Attack the first one. Come on, big bucks, yeah.
Coming at you with its razor-sharp talons, you're able to swipe
We're
your
getting them,
sword,
we're getting the
partially
birds.
removing one of the guardian's toes.
Never public Wi-Fi. No, I never do public Wi-Fi. I never, ever do public Wi-Fi. Well, I had to once, but it was out of desperation.
You
Oh,
lunge for the creature as it flies above
only
you,
MOBA day
but
or
your
home
sword
Wi-Fi.
clangs
Yes,
into
yeah.
the statue. Neither of you are harmed.
The only time I ever did mobile Wi-Fi was when I had
You're
to
able to grab
get
the
my
wing of the
internet set
guardian
up
and
because
send
I couldn't do it.
crashing into the idol. It recovers, but you took some of its
I just
stamina.
didn't have any other
The
choice
crumpled
but to
form
use
of the first
McDonald's
flying
Wi-Fi at the time.
guardian falls
Public
crashing to the
Wi-Fi, more
floor.
like insert scam here.
So
Yeah,
you
no
ready
kidding, Mari.
yourself to take on the second.
I consider myself lucky so far. All right, here we go. Attack the second one. Come on, big bucks, no whammy.
The
Oh,
beating wing of the guardian
No!
smashes into the side of your head, leaving you seeing stars.
it smashed my
sapping your
head.
stamina.
Come on, big bucks, no whammies.
The guardian
Okay, there we
snaps
go.
at you with its vicious beak, but you're able to smash the hilt of your sword into its outstretched neck.
Yeah, then why didn't it die instantly? It's a bird. If I hit its neck, that should have done it. Oh, well.
Coming at you. with
Yeah,
its
all right, we're
razor-sharp
having good
talons,
luck.
You're able to swipe your sword, partially removing one of the guardian's toes.
Ow!
Your final swipe dispatches the second flying guardian.
By the way,
You look down.
I
see the
may I
crumpled
interest you in
bodies of
this
the two
totally
flying
legit, not a
guardians
not a
lying
scam, pyramid-shaped
motionless on the floor.
operation. This is a joke. Yes, no,
You
no, I
start
get it.
to
No,
prize out the
I got
idol's
my own
emerald eye
pyramid
with
scheme.
the
It,
tip of your
starts
sword.
tomorrow.
At last it comes free, and you are surprised by its weight when it falls into your hand,
My dad
Hoping it
creates
may be of
virtual
use
credit
later,
cards with very low
put it
limits
in your
when he's
backpack.
making purchase online. Ooh, Emerald. Even if they get his credit card info, the top they could get out of it, oh, excuse me, is about $250 bucks. Smart. That is smart. I've never done the virtual credit card thing. I probably should. I had at one point, chat, someone from China, and it was when I had used it. Here we go, China again. Blaming China for everything. It was, we join in and, wait, what? No! Wait, what? What with this one? But wait, what? I don't know what's going on. Big China disapproved. So it was when I had first started using AliExpress, and I know I had a random charge to my credit card. Someone had gotten my banking information and tried to charge me like a couple $100 for something, and thank God my bank ate it. My bank with the credit card, they went ahead and removed the charge, and that was it. So I didn't have to worry. Pyramid MLM. No, we're not doing no ML, no BL. No, none of this stuff. No, that's not what we're doing. No, you said you had a pyramid scheme planned for tomorrow. I didn't mean like that. I just meant with the member thing. Yeah, I was lucky. Come to think of it, Red, though, I don't even use that bank anymore. It was I'll go ahead and say it was Bank of America, but I don't use them anymore. I don't know whose my current credit card is, but it was Bank of America. So that was something, but this was a few years ago too, so who knows what it'd be like now. We could also sell timeshares. We could sell timeshares. I could put that on the membership goal list. Okay. So many timeshares. Yeah, that's the biggest pyramid scheme of all is timeshares. Holy Hannah. I'm not going to pull out the right eye. My bank locked down when large purchase in a new area. Yeah, ditto, Red. I've had that happen. When I was moving across state lines, it wasn't even a large purchase. I want to say, well, no, it was. I had just moved across states. This is when I was younger. I was this was several years ago, and I want to say when I was moving into the new place, I was buying a new Blu-ray player, and they locked it down during that. God, the random charges scare the F out of me. Yeah, I get that. They got me through auto pay on Discord Nitro last time. Stole about 2/3. Oh dear, Discord. Oh. Note to self, don't ever pay on Discord. I have never done any of the... Hell, today... oh, good night, Judd. Hey, thank you for stopping by. We will see you later. Gosh, there's so much stuff. Yeah, I just pretty much have just now started using Discord a bit more, but I don't think I'd ever do a pay thing with it. What makes me mad is that once they got my mom's info and made a purchase in the supermarket, I told the police, but just go to the delivery address and arrest them, but the police did nothing. Really? Luciano, that makes 0 sense whatsoever. That is insane. Mine sends notices when I use a big charge in an unfamiliar place with the option to lock my card. Gotcha. Mine probably does that too, Flash Viewer. It probably does, but I don't think I've ever... I don't think I get them anymore. I probably have accidentally been sending it to spam or something. Members goal ASMR. Former Cosmic Defender tries to sell you timeshares. He's bad at this. M for A. You know, Mari, I'm going to keep that idea in my hip pocket. I am legitimately going to keep that in my hip pocket. Do payment over Discord or Discord or click on suspicious links. Yeah, I just paid like $250 USD for Discord Nitro boosting. Pay to win. Are you doing that? I don't know enough about Discord. I didn't know it did boosting. I didn't know it was like Twitter. I've done Twitter. I've done the I've done a bit of the pay to win. Excuse me. I am verified, as long as you know, with the blue check mark. And then I've boosted a few posts, but I swear I get no boost out of it. I did promoting posts. I got nothing. I didn't get a single new subscriber. Either I am that boring or the Twitter boosting is worthless. I considered changing banks, but the mobile's pretty good. And the best bank to change to doesn't have that. Gotcha. Matt, I will literally help you if needed. Please do it. It won't be on the membership goals because those are already set and we've already talked about them. But I am. Sarah server is tier 2 now. You can wear the Sarah tag on your Discord. Really? Okay, I'll take a look and try to figure out what the hell that means, because I know nothing about Discord. Please do it. But Mari, I will think about doing something like that. I like that, because I do want to do some new content as I go along, other than the stuff I'm already teasing. Speaking of teasing, this is a good time for it, chat. Before we tell him hell no on the eye, have you all heard about our special financing options?
The hype truck is plowing into town with a fresh supply of amazeballs.
I'd like to talk to you about our special financing options.
It's Madamus of the Back Library. He started as just another indie VTuber, but now Madamus is another indie VTuber with YouTube partnership. Channel memberships open on Tuesday, June 24th at one incredibly low price.
Less than all your favorite prescription drugs.
Now including brand new content. Movie and game gift set unboxing stream. Destroying value in real time. The Chatamus versus the Madamus board game stream. You better not cheat. Extreme Back Library archive exploration. Why does he even own this crap? Movie and TV watch-along stream. Definitely not infringing copyright. Definitely. And Madamus will moan the name of anyone who becomes a member live.
Wait, what?
Plus all the content you've come to love.
Back that up. What's this about moaning?
Retro and modern game streams.
When did I ever agree to moan every member's name?
Yapping streams.
Quit changing the subject.
Karaoke streams.
Okay, fine, as long as I'm getting paid.
Madamus of the Back Library. Channel memberships open on June 24th.
Okay, yeah, sorry, cheap promotion. My favorite line, have the fun. I should have put it in that one. I love that line too. I don't remember where I didn't come up with that myself. I don't remember where it came from. Hey, my favorite drugs are only $5. I'm joking. I mean, heck, mine are probably, I'm thinking the pain meds I take probably are around $5. So, gotta have people who have nitro, the truck, your favorite line. Well, thank you. Yeah, we've done the hype rocket, we've done the hype train, now we got the hype truck. I don't know what else there is. Sweet migraine pills, amen to that. What was that you were saying? Okay, you can add the Sarah tag on Discord. Okay, go to profile and edit. I'm trying to get a server tag for my Discord. It's not going well. I'm afraid to open a Discord server. Maybe someday I will. When I feel a little more confident. Choose server tag and select. Got it. Okay. Gotta have people who have nitro or whales. I don't know what that means. Antidepressants are cheap around these parts, apparently. Really? Well, that'll work. Probably, I mean, who knows? Probably cheaper than some of the over-the-counter stuff, I'm thinking. Because everything of mine's over-the-counter, and some of it just eats me alive. I wish I could get quinine over the counter. I know I've talked about that before for leg cramps. Why am I talking about all this stuff? We're supposed to be saying no to the right eye. Okay, we're not doing the right eye. Climb down the idol because we know what'll happen.
Back on solid ground.
You should. It's great. My server bullies me.
You
Oh,
try
good,
to
more
shake
bullies.
the rope off the
Nitro
idol's
people
neck.
have 2 boost. Oh, gotcha.
This will be
Okay.
a test of your
Oh,
luck.
wait, a test of my luck?
Remember, 2 dice are rolled.
They pay $10
Equal to
USD a
or
month.
less than
Really?
your current
Okay.
luck score. You'll have been lucky.
The
Higher
term
than
whales
your
is
current luck
gotcha
score,
term means big spender. Ah,
you
gotcha,
have been
Omegs.
unlucky.
Okay. A whale pay extra for the boost. Oh, did I do well?
The lasso loosens itself, and you are able to shake it free of the idol's
Okay,
neck.
good. I have
It
9
falls to
boost.
the floor with a loud clatter. You quickly coil the rope up again and put it in
I
your
have 9
backpack.
boost. Wow.
Wasting
So it's
no
10.
more time in
Nitro
the
people
cabin.
have 2 boosts.
You
They pay
run
10 a
forward
month.
to the
And you
tunnel
have 9 boosts. Oh,
in
wow.
the northern wall.
I hate whales.
Not much farther down the tunnel. You
I
come
mean,
to a
we need
closed
them in the
door on your
oceans.
left.
In multiplayer
Putting
games,
your
I gotcha.
ear to the door,
I haven't paid for Disco
you
Nitro
listen
since the incident.
intently,
Yeah,
but
I
hear
understand that,
nothing.
Mari. That would ruin it for me. I haven't done any Twitter, even though it wasn't anything like yours. I haven't done any more Twitter boosting since what happened to me there. Some of you know this isn't anything like a scam other than Twitter scamming. I paid just a little, $10 boost on ad, and it's supposed to last for 24 hours, and they cut it off after like 3. And I took it up with their customer service, and they kept just insisting that, no, it was the full 24. You just can't read. So, yeah. Thanks, Uncle Elon. I haven't paid for Discord. Yeah, since the incident. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, boy. Open the door or keep walking north. Chat, I might be stupid, but I gave Sarah Nitro for the emotes. Ah, gotcha. So you have to get into Nitro for more of the emotes too. Okay. Okay. I'll have to get myself familiar with Discord more. Cuz like I said, all I've used it for other than just hopping in this morning, and last night, which I guess was this morning also, I pretty much with Discord have only used it for Mari. Mr. Elon, I can read. Yeah, no, I can read it. Well, it's not even that I could read, Mari. They sent me a message telling me it had ended. So I got the message telling me it had ended. They didn't care. The animated one. Ah, okay. Yeah, I know nothing about Discord. All I know about Discord was when I started using it to have Mari call in. That's been about the most of the limit of it. All right, chat, I might be stupid. I'm going to open the door.
You enter a room which is small and completely
I
empty.
animated the jumpy apple
As soon
Kimmy
as
made
you're
himself.
inside,
Did you?
the door slams
Oh, I
shut
love that
behind you.
thing, Red.
Suddenly a voice
I
booms
love
out
that
of
thing.
nowhere,
I didn't know
shouting,
Kimmy made that.
Welcome
And I
to
didn't know you
Deathtrap
animated it. That's
Dungeon.
amazing. Elon, you can't
ingenious
read
killer
your
labyrinth of my
techno-feudal
master.
server. Yes. Yeah, I
Adventurer,
forced the boomer on Discord.
I
I'm not
trust
a
you
boomer.
will pay your respects to my
Gonna
master
animate the ball mat
by
one day.
shouting
I
out
would
his
welcome
name.
that, Red. I would love that. I would legitimately be so humbled, man. One day I'll call in again. That'll be nice. That'll be nice. I welcome that. Hopefully someday we could do something and hopefully at some point we could put your PNG up too. I'd like to have that on hand to do that. So it's not just randomly the voice of God. And that will be a day everyone dreads. Kimmy made one. Really? Oh, wow. I saw it was freaking. Really? Did she? Oh, gosh. Y'all are. Oh, man. That is so humbling. You have no idea how humbling that is. Oh, speaking of which, that reminds me, Moo, I finally got in touch with her. She should be sending me the emotes, I think, tonight or tomorrow. So hopefully everything will be set for tomorrow's stream. In fact, let me just look at my Twitter. Okay, there's nothing there yet. She said she was going to send them off tonight. So hopefully those will be there. But really, it was freaky. Now, see, you got me worried, Red, though, when you say it's freaky. Okay, shout, Hail Succumbit, or shout Succumbit is a worm. I want to hear what he said again. I missed some of this.
You enter a room which is small and completely empty. As soon as you are inside, the door slams shut behind you. Suddenly a voice booms out of nowhere, shouting, "Welcome to Deathtrap Dungeon. the ingenious killer labyrinth of my master. Adventurer, I trust you will pay your respects to my master by shouting out his name.
By shouting out his name, I'm gonna make it freaky. Oh no! Oh, I've done it to myself. I've got to keep telling myself that. All right, chat. We're gonna put up a poll because I don't know what to do. That I will get it set up at some point for Discord calls because last time I checked, my Fuji was Paper Mart. Yeah, and I don't have that. I did one either. I do not like that little freak. Well, I mean, it's still cute. Is it the one that you used to have on? Is that the same one you used to have on Twitter? On Twitch? Because if so, it wasn't bad. It was cute. Worm. All right, worm or hail. Here we go. Start a poll. Let's go ahead. Hail or worm? Start the poll. All right, chat. Yes. Oh, was that it? Okay. Well, I always thought it looked nice. I always thought it was always unique. I love your current PNG. So don't get me wrong. I'm not one of these people I'm not one of these little twerps, Mari, who's saying, oh, is that your new model? I liked your old model better. I can't stand people who do things like that. I legit can't stand people who do things like that. Okay, I hear Mari saying worm. I see Red saying worm, but the poll is 50-50. The poll is 50-50. Someone's got to break it. I'm closing the poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. End. Okay. 50-50. I'm going to go with worm. I'm going to go with worm because that's what people wrote. That's what people wrote. So I'll go with that because I'm stuck with let me switch the mouse back. Someone lying here. That's what I think. If I see that again, I'm committing a felony. The poll or the PNG. Gotcha. I understand. I understand. I understand, especially after you've gotten the new one. That would be, yeah, that's one of those. Yeah, I get that. All right, worm it is.
You take a deep breath and shout.
Confrontational, yeah.
Succumvit as a worm. Once again, the mysterious voice calls out. Only
the PNG.
This time, to your great surprise.
Yeah, I figured.
In a far less threatening tone.
Oh.
Good. My master likes those who show spirit. Take this gift.
Hey, thank you, chat. Thank you, chat.
You one wish.
We got a
one
wish.
Only. Farewell.
My wish is that I was at the end of the labyrinth.
Magically appears out of nowhere.
That cost me $150. Well, it's fantastic.
You pick it up and put it on one of your fingers.
I got a ring of wishes.
And you step back into the tunnel to continue north.
But if it grants one wish, why couldn't we already
keep steadily
wish
north.
To win?
Ahead, you see a thin shaft of blue light.
Big balls always win, yeah, except when pulling out jeweled eyes. Damn, I thought I would get as a second kill. Nope,
and
sorry.
You can see images of laughing faces in the light.
Oh, hell no. Walk through the light or walk around the light? Ooh, dear. Ooh, dear. Ooh, dear, chat. Oh, Neko Lolita's here. Oh, welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. Yeah, welcome in, Neko Lolita. Welcome in, Raiders. Neko Lolita Legion. Welcome in, Blazing Wolf Gaming. Welcome in, Cherry. Through. I'm going to put up a poll for this one. So especially since we've got Raiders in, but welcome in, welcome in. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Madamus, former Cosmic, well, I gotta bounce, stomach's gonna, gotcha. I hope you feel better, Mari. Thank you for stopping by. For those of you, coming in, I am Madamus, former Cosmic Defender turned archive curator. Welcome in, Scoobs, and tonight, welcome in, Neko. We are playing Deathtrap Dungeon interactive video adventure, which is, it's basically a tabletop RPG choose your own adventure book. It's a choose your own adventure book. So that's it. We're just making choices and asking chat to lead me down the worst path possible, usually. Thank you, Red. And thank you, Library Bot, although Library Bot, yeah. You just kind of, yeah. But thank you to you both for posting Neko Lolita's link. Yeah, what was your stream tonight? What were you up to? How was your stream? Well, I typed this poll. Okay, through or around? Let's start the poll. We were doing Dungeon Crawler. Oh, okay. Dungeon Crawler. I don't think I've heard about that. Is that, let me look at that real quick. Which is a roguelike claw machine. A claw machine game that's called Dungeon Crawler? Oh gosh, I gotta see this. Hold on just a moment. Just a moment. Let me pull up my... Oh gosh, I got so many YouTube tabs open after my crashes earlier. Yeah, we had a bunch of scuff earlier, so we're doing okay now. Okay, where is the video? Live. I just want to take a glance at this. Oh, of course it's got to show me a darn ad. But thank you so much for rating. If you are tired afterwards, thank you for stopping by, but feel free to take off. Feel free to get something to eat. Oh, wow, this looks really cool. This looks really cool, Nekalolita. Oh my gosh, thank you for telling me about this. I'm going to look it up more later. Oh wow, that looks fantastic. I'm in need of snacks. It's so fun. Yeah, that looks great. Well, thank you for stopping by, and thank you to everyone who rated in. Feel free to take off if you need to. Get some snacks. Hit up some dating websites, whatever you need. Why did I say that? That was too random. That made no sense. I don't know why I said that. Don't hit up the dating sites. It will always end badly. But go get snacks. That is always good. Yes, snacks good. Dating sites bad. Especially those ones to get the Ukrainian the Ukrainian brides. I don't trust any of those things. Support with donuts so you can buy more balls. Thank you, Red. Thank you for the shout out for my balls. Wait, no, that's no. Gooner site. Oh, the brides, the mail order brides. Yeah. Thought you were gonna say mine. I mean, I get told a lot of things. I don't need dating sites. My husband and boyfriend would revolt. Gotcha. Husband and boyfriend. It's good to have both. No, I get that. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you in any case, and have a good snack. All right, we're gonna end the poll, chat, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ending poll. Looks like we got through. We're going through the light. Don't go into the light, Carol Ann. It is. They're wonderful. Nice. Room for a pet. Oh dear. Hydration break. If you got a drink, take a drink. Oh my gosh. All right, here we go. We're going through.
As soon as your head goes under the blue light,
oh dear,
you hear the sound of muffled voices. The faces are no longer laughing.
Oh
But
dear.
have changed their expressions to one of despair
Oh,
and
God.
anguish. A young
no.
girl's sad face hovers in front of you, and she begins to whisper a poem.
Oh no.
Transfixed, you listen
Oh no.
intently,
Uh-oh.
believing that she has a special message for you.
Oh no.
As she recites, "When corridor doth water meet, do not make a quick retreat. Take a breath and jump deep in, if your trial you hope to win."
I would offer
Memorizing
Matt
the
on a
Spirit
leash.
Girl's poem, you step through the shaft of light.
Thank you,
quickly
Red.
head on.
I've had worse offers made of me.
You come to an arched doorway set in the right-hand wall of the tunnel.
But I am the
heavy
pet.
stone door is closed.
True.
But
Neko.
there is an iron latch and a round handle.
Oh, okay. Chat, I'm going to try the door. I'm going to go ahead and try the door.
Lifting the latch and pushing the heavy stone door open, you find yourself
How can
in a
you be the
large
pet when
cabin.
you the wife and the girlfriend?
The light
I
is
mean,
dim and
it all
But as your
blends
eyes
together,
begin to
Red.
adjust, you see that the walls are covered in green algae
Ooh.
and running with moisture.
Ew.
The floor is strewn with straw.
Okay.
The atmosphere is warm, damp, and fetid,
Ew.
and a soft humming sound fills the air.
Oh, no. Not the
You
bees.
step gingerly through the straw
Don't let there be
towards
bees.
the corner of the cabin, where there appears to be a shallow pit.
Oh, hell.
Peering warily into the pit, you are disgusted to see
Ew!
a mass of pale, writhing worms.
Ew.
Some as much as half a meter long.
Ew.
Nauseated, you're about to turn away when you notice that their undulating bodies are swarming around a dagger. Its point held fast in a crack in the pit floor. The hilt is cased in black leather, studded with opals.
Man
And the blade
complex
is
relationship.
fashioned from a strange,
Yeah.
reddish-black,
Well,
burnished
most
metal.
relationships are
You have
only
never
the
seen
best
before.
relationships are complex.
You long to touch the dagger,
Oh, God.
but this would mean plunging your hand
Oh.
in among the
Half a
writhing
meter
worms.
long, yeah. Oh! I want that dagger, chat. Oh, God. All right, I'm asking chat on this one. Because I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do on this one. Dagger or leave. All right, chat. Do we grab it or do we leave? Do we grab the dagger or do we leave? By the way, my apologies if some of you are getting trapped in the past because would I take a bite of the worm? Oh, hell no. Hell no. Nope. Nope, not eating the worms. You say dagger. 67% are saying leave. If you want me grabbing the dagger, chat, you gotta vote now. Because I'm gonna be closing in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and end poll. All right, chat, it looks like only one person, I'm guessing it was Red, said to take the dagger. We're gonna leave. Leaves win. Yeah, we're gonna leave.
Unable to face the thought of the touch of the writhing worms, you leave the cabin.
I'm just afraid they're gonna eat
continue
my
north.
flesh.
The tunnel ends shortly at a junction. Looking left and right, you see a narrow passage disappearing into the dim distance.
Oh, great. Left and right again. West or east? Okay, I'm not putting up a poll. Whoever comments first, that'll be the direction I go. West or east? Whoever comments first, west or east? Okay, chat. And if you're lurking, feel free. East. Got it. Boom. Here we go. We're going east.
You walk
East.
down the passage and soon find yourself standing at the edge of a deep, dark pit.
Oh, boy.
The passage continues east on the other side of the pit. You think you could probably jump over the pit, but
West.
you're not sure.
I'm not sure.
There is a rope hanging down from the ceiling over the center of the pit.
Okay, all right, chat. Let's go, Jennifer. Lead the way. Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. We can either throw the shield and jump after it. We can jump with everything, or we can try to swing. Okay, Twin Opinion says jump. I'm gonna throw the shield and jump after it. I don't trust jumping with all my possessions, chat. All right, here we go. We're gonna try this. I'm gonna throw my shield and jump after it.
Just
Captain
as
America.
You're about to release the shield
Oh, no.
and throw it over the pit,
Oh no.
it slips from your fingers
What?
and rolls away.
Oh, boo!
You are unable to catch it before
Well,
it falls
balls!
over the edge of the pit, clattering down
Leading
its
the way to
sides the
chaos
bottom.
and doom.
The loss of your shield
lost my
reduces
shield.
your fighting ability, decreasing your skill points by 1.
I lost my shield.
Cursing your own
Damn.
clumsiness, you step forward, leap across the pit, and land safely on the other side.
Wait.
You waste no time, but head off,
Damn.
east.
We
The
dodged
tunnel
Umbra, the
with the sudden
malevolent
left turn
living sword,
continues
and lost
north,
points. Oh, was there
as
a
far
living
as you can
sword?
see.
Huh.
You soon arrive at a closed wooden door in the left-hand wall.
I know nothing about it. Open the door or keep going north. Didn't even get to roll. Nope. Nope. Matt is no Captain America. Nope. I should have just jumped. Umbra is from Elder Scrolls. Ah, which appears why I'm comparing the deck. Oh, okay, gotcha. I thought maybe there was something about this you knew that I didn't with the dagger with the worms. Okay, I'm gonna open the door. Quit playing with your fingers, Eddie Marsan. Stop. Stop it. Stop twitching it. Okay, open the door.
The door opens into a large candlelit room.
Like an evil
filled
Bond villain.
with
He'd make a good
incredibly
Bond villain.
lifelike statues of knights and warriors. A white-haired old man, dressed in tattered rags, jumps out from behind one of the statues and starts to giggle. Though he looks like a fool, the sparkle in his eyes
dear.
makes you think there is more to him. In a high-pitched voice, he says, "Oh, good. Another stone for my
Oh, hell
garden.
no.
I'm glad you have come to join your friends.
My friends?
Now, I'm a fair man, so I'll ask you a question. If you answer correctly,
Oh, no.
I'll let you go free. But if your answer is wrong, I'll turn you to stone."
Well, hell.
He starts to chuckle again, obviously pleased with your arrival.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Okay. Driving home. Hey, have a good drive. Have a safe drive, Red. Thank you for stopping in. Have a fun stream. Hey, thank you for stopping in, Red. Have a good drive home. All right, chat. Wait for his question, attack him, or make a run for the door. Chat. Question, yeah. I'm going to wait for his question. I'm going with the question.
The old man points at one of the statues,
Okay.
and you recognize it immediately. It is the knight who started the trial of champions.
Oh.
The agonized look on his face locked in stone for eternity. The old man smiles, saying, "This man weighs 100 pounds plus half his weight. How much does he weigh?"
100
What do
pounds.
you answer?
100 pounds plus half his weight. It should be 150 pounds, chat. Chat, am I losing my mind? This man weighs 100 pounds plus half his weight. Oh, no, that's a trick. He weighs 100 pounds plus half his weight. Questioning my fireballs run. 100 pound plus half his weight. This man weighs 100 pounds plus half his weight. I would think that, but I don't think so. Because if he weighs 100 pounds, this man weighs 100 pounds plus half his weight. Well, what is his weight? Because he's 100 pounds plus. He's 100 pounds plus. It is a trick. So he weighs 100 pounds plus half his weight. So he weighs oh my gosh, chat. I'm not good at puzzles. Not like this, not logic puzzles. Okay. Friggin' math class. Friggin' math class! I don't care if the trains are both traveling at different speeds. Okay, this man weighs 100 pounds plus half his weight. No, I'm going 200.
Still smiling, the old man looks at you and says, "Well done, stranger. You have answered correctly.
Oh,
I
yeah!
wish you good fortune during the rest of
Chat!
the Trial of Champions.
I did
To this
it!
end, I shall increase your powers." He then mutters a few more
Oh, yeah!
unintelligible words, and you feel a powerful surge soar through your body,
Man,
increasing your
that just was a
skill,
guess,
stamina,
a
and
wild
luck
guess.
by 1.
Okay, good.
You bid the old man farewell and leave his room to continue north.
Oh,
along the
thank
passage.
goodness. Oh, wow.
Only a few meters further down the passage,
Thank
see
you.
another
Man, that
closed
was
door in the
that was
left-hand wall.
luck. That was a guess.
The letter X is scratched into its center panel.
Okay.
Putting your ear to the door, you listen intently, but can hear nothing.
Oh, dear. Open the door or keep walking north. Chat, I'm going to open the door. There's an X. Oh, this could be
The
bad.
door opens into a large room. Looking around, you see an alcove in the west wall.
Oh, is it going to be
In the
another?
middle of the room, sitting in the chair, is the skeleton of an armed warrior, possibly a contestant from years gone by.
Uh-huh.
The skeletal fingers of its right hand grip
Wait, I get it.
a crumpled
100 pounds
parchment.
plus half his weight. I think it added his armor's weight. It could be. Ooh, okay. Chat, do we take the parchment or do we walk over to the alcove? Ooh, okay. First person who comments, go ahead. I'll do it. Parchment or alcove? Because I'm just not sure on this. I'm leaning towards parchment, but I'm just waiting for the skeleton to come to life and stab me. Parchment or alcove? Parchment or alcove? I say take it if it's cursed or yeah, do it. There, boom. Done.
Touching the parchment
Oh dear.
has precisely the effect you had feared.
Oh no!
The skeleton lurches forward
Yep, darn it.
and, rising from its chair in a series of jerky movements, raises its sword to strike you. Lunging sideways, you draw your sword to defend yourself.
And I don't have a shield anymore. Boo. Weight equals 100 plus 1/2. Weight equals 200.
You run around the jerking skeleton, smashing your sword into
I
its
don't even
arm.
know what that. Okay, let's do it again. I still don't get the puzzle.
The
I still don't
skeleton
get
is
it.
strong, but slow.
Oh dear.
You swing your sword, which smashes into its leg. You
No!
dodge to the side as the warrior
Darn.
swings its sword. You kick out, knocking its legs out from
I
under.
got hit a few times there.
Once again, you reach for the parchment, only this time lying amidst a pile of broken bones.
Okay.
Unfolding it, you see a map of a room with a drawing of a hideous creature inside it. Beneath the monster is a rhyme, which reads, "Should you meet the manticore, of its tail beware.
Okay.
Shield yourself against the spikes, flying through the air."
Okay, so
You fold up the piece of parchment,
watch out for
Put it in your
watch out
backpack.
for the tail of the manticore.
repeating the
Got it.
rhyme over and over to yourself. You walk across to the alcove. At the back of the alcove are some steps leading down into a cellar.
Yeah, alcove was the wrong choice.
Cobwebs
Yeah.
brush your face as you descend. The cellar ceiling is quite low, and the floor is strewn with debris. In the middle of the wall opposite you is an archway, which leads into another crystal-lit tunnel.
Okay, crystal
There are
lit.
large mushrooms growing on the debris to your right.
Ooh, shrooms. Okay. Step through the art. Wait, stop and eat some of the mushrooms. Chat, I am going... Okay, chat. I know that eating mushrooms is going to end badly. I don't even have to... Okay, hold on. I'm going to replay what he said.
At the back of the alcove are some steps leading down into a cellar. Cobwebs brush your face as you descend.
Yeah, I want to say no to the
cellar ceiling is
shrooms.
quite low, and the floor is strewn with debris. In the middle of the wall opposite you is an archway, which leads into another crystal-lit tunnel. There are large mushrooms growing on the debris to your right.
Yummy death. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking the mushrooms are going to kill me. I'm going to the archway. Chat, this time, I'm going to I'm going to take the suckers route, and I'm running away.
The tunnel continues west.
Matt want to
for
taste
several
colors.
hundred meters,
Not
finally
this time.
ending
Welcome
at
back,
some steps
Kimmy. Welcome
leading up
back.
to a closed trap door. You climb the steps slowly, hearing muffled voices above you. In the dim light,
Yeah, it's...
you can see that
We
the
got
trap
past
door
all the scuff. We're
is
playing the
not
game,
locked.
and it's pretty darn chill and fun. This has been a good one to keep in my hip pocket, even for future chill streams. Okay. Knock on the trap door or burst through with your sword drawn. Sword drawn. All right, chat. I'm going to go ahead and do a poll on this one because I don't know what to do. Knock on the door or burst through. Knock or burst. Okay, knock, if I can remember how to spell knock. Burst. That doesn't look right, but that's the way the poll is. So there. There. Okay. There you go, chat. Should we knock on the trap door or should we just bust through? Should we just bust on through with our sword drawn? I'm going to stop the poll in 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ending the poll. Violence. Yeah, it looks like chat chose violence. And so will I. We're going to burst through with the sword drawn.
You throw the trapdoor open and run up the steps into a bright, lantern-lit room.
Uh-oh.
Two goblins are
Oh.
sharpening their short swords on a stone set in the middle
Oh,
of the
maybe
floor.
this was the right move.
You catch them momentarily off
Yeah,
guard.
it
but
worked.
they quickly recover
I
and
guess.
both rush forward to attack you.
Madamus sword is bursting. No!
Point of note here.
No!
Because of the shape of the room,
Oh, no.
both goblins will have a separate attack on you in each attack round.
Oh, no!
However, here your attack will only be effective on one of the goblins.
Oh, boo.
Against the other, you must still use your attack strength in a normal way. But even
Okay.
if your attack would have been effective, you will not wound it. It will just count this as though you have defended yourself.
Okay, that's fine. Whatever.
However, if its attack strength is greater, it will have wounded you
Sure.
in the normal way.
Okay. Let's see. Attack the first goblin. Come on, big... Oh, boo.
Your enemy is strong, but slow, and screams in pain as your sword
Oh.
sinks into his leg.
Okay, I guess we did okay.
You try to run around the side of the creature. but
Oh,
it
no.
grabs your arm, throwing you hard into the wall.
Ow! All right, let's attack it again. Oh, no.
You hurl yourself
Boo!
at your enemy, fists flailing,
Oh,
and land a
well, it said I
stunning
got
blow.
a stunning blow. Okay. Attack the second goblin.
You lunge at the creature's stomach with your sword drawn, but the creature whips around, parrying your blow.
Oh, he whipped
Neither of
around.
you are harmed.
All right, attack the first one again.
You manage to get around the back of your enemy, but it quickly kicks backward, catching you agonizing.
Agonizing? Ooh, no.
You thrust your sword, and you clearly damage the creature.
Okay. And Nay-Nade, wait, and welcome back. What? Nay-Nade, oh, it rolled for
Your
me.
enemy is strong, but slow, and screams in pain as your sword sinks into his leg.
Attack the second one, I guess. Now watch me dip.
You
Oh,
hurl
and now
yourself at
watch
your
me
enemy.
Nay-Nade. Gotcha.
Fists flailing, and land
There we
a
go.
stunning blow.
Triumphant in one of your toughest battles to date.
Whipping
You
Nay-Nade.
see
Yeah,
that the only
I
furniture
get
in
it
the
now.
goblin's room
Now
is
watch
a
me whip.
table, two
Watch
chairs,
me. I
and a
don't remember
cupboard
the
on
whole
the
song,
wall.
but I remember the song.
There
I'm
are two
hip.
closed
I'm
doors,
cool.
one in the west wall and the other in the north wall.
Oh, geez. Why'd I do that? Okay. Open the cupboard. Oh, geez. More than one door. Karaoke. Well, you know what? Maybe we'll do that one for the karaoke. Maybe we will, the next karaoke. I'll try to remember that one. I'll try to remember to do that one. Okay. I'm going to open the cupboard, chat.
The cupboard contains a wooden mallet and 10
Okay.
iron spikes, which you put
He's so
in
old.
your
I am not
backpack
old.
while wondering
I'm not a
which
boomer,
door to
man.
open.
I'm not a boomer, he says as he chooses a Beach Boys song to be his first karaoke. Matt's gonna be hip to the hop. Oh dear. Oh dear. Open the west door. All right, chat. It's time for chat to choose my failures. Here we go. Here comes the poll. Here comes the poll. West or north? North. Start the poll. All right, chat. West or north? Which door? Hippopotamus. Oh, jeez. I do, but seriously, I do need to do another karaoke. We won't do it this week, but maybe next week. Plus, I got to get stuff picked out for the American Independence Day, 4th of July. We got to do some patriotic America games or whatever that week. North because anime North. Ah, I say North. Gotcha. Okay, I'm going to end the poll. I'm ending the poll, chat, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, end. Wow. Freedom Day stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Now, I've already got one game lined up. It's an FMV game called American Hero, which I guess was lost, and they recently reconstructed it. It was supposed to be released, I think for the Atari Jaguar. Merca. Yeah. Merca. All right, here we go. We're going north. Let's see what happens.
The door opens into another tunnel, which rises
America,
gently into the
F
distance.
yeah.
After walking uphill for a while, the tunnel levels out, and you soon arrive at a door in the right-hand wall,
Okay.
to which a withered hand is nailed.
Oh, hell. Hell. There's a hand nailed to the door. We're opening it. This is a bad idea.
You enter a room
Oh.
in which a man
God.
in tattered clothing is standing chained to the wall by his left arm.
Oh, God.
And you see that his right hand is
Oh,
missing.
F.
And realize that this must be the one nailed to the door.
Well, yeah.
Pleading for mercy, he cowers back from you as far as his chains will allow.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Chat. Chat. It's horny jail. It is not horny jail. I hope it isn't. I hope this isn't what horny jail actually is. I really hope this isn't chat. Okay, we're starting a poll. Either one of these choices could end badly, but I feel I don't want to leave him, chat. I feel like it's wrong to leave him. But all right, that's where Matt's gonna be. I'm not going to horny jail. I'm not going to horny jail. Oh, say, can you see Madamus is destined to be screaming in frustration once more as he goes to a red light district? Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Good question. He's in here because of what he did to Glinda the goat. Which Glinda was this? I don't remember Glinda. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I say leave. He's terrified. Yeah, he is terrified. Okay, chat. He's in here for a reason. He's in there for a reason. All right, we're in chat. Right now it says to leave him. So it's up to you if you want to change the fate. I'm ending the poll in 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh no, you did not just make it 50%. We're going to give it another 5 seconds so that someone can please get this away from being 50%. We'll either leave him or... Okay. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Balls. Well. All right. All right. Because of that, chat, we're going to... Because of that, I'm going to free him. Let's see what happens. I'm probably going to get eaten. Chat. He's probably a cannibal. 'Twas me. Thank you, Twin Opinion. All right. We're probably going to get eaten.
You step up to the frightened
Gonna
man
shank us
and
with his
cleave
nub.
the chin
Yeah.
with your sword. He drops to his knees and bows, thanking you.
Love seeing the 50-50. Yeah.
He tells you that 4 years ago, he entered the Trial of Champions but failed. He fell down a pit and had to be rescued by a trial master.
Okay.
One of Baron Sukhumvit's dungeon administrators.
Okay.
He was offered a choice between death or servitude in Deathtrap dungeon as a trial master's minion.
Okay.
Choosing the latter, he worked like a slave until he could stand it no longer and tried to escape.
Oh dear.
Alas, he was unsuccessful.
Oh wow.
And was
All
captured
right.
by the
So we did the
trial
right
master's
thing,
wandering
actually.
orc guards. To teach him a lesson, they cut off his hand and condemned him to a year's imprisonment in this cell. You ask him whether he has any information that might be of use to you. He scratches his head. Well, I haven't exactly done very well in here myself, but I do know that you need to collect gems and precious stones if you hope to get out.
Okay, we've been getting some,
But there it is.
We do have some gems.
Another word. The ragged prisoner dashes out of the room, turning left into the tunnel.
Left.
You decide to keep heading north.
Good.
And turn right.
He gave us some info,
There's an open pipe in the right-hand wall, about 1 meter in diameter.
Oh, dear.
It is too dark to see far down it.
Oh, no.
You shout into it and hear your voice echoing down the iron pipe until eventually the sound fades away.
Okay. Oh, no. Oh, gosh. Chat, this is messing with my, claustrophobia. Chat, this is messing with my claustrophobia. Okay, chat, I'm going to go ahead and put this as a poll, but I'm going to regret it. Because I know y'all just want me to suffer. I know no one wants what's best for Madamus. Madamus chose the right eye gem, which was the right... Yeah, and then we got the left one. To the pipe. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, it's not even real. I'm just listening to him read me a bedtime story, and it's turning into a bedtime nightmare. I mean, this is supposed to be a bedtime story, chat. This is what my reading streams were supposed to be. Here, I'm opening this door a bit to get some cooler air in my streaming hub. All right, while y'all are doing that, I'm going to take a hydration break. I already know how this is going to end because y'all hate me. Hydration break. If you got a drink, take a drink. Hydrate or dehydrate. Suddenly, it's going to become the Q Metal Pipe MP3. Oh gosh! Suddenly, this is the ASMR nightmare I never wanted. I'm just ending the poll. I already know my fate is sealed. 7 votes, y'all. So that means 6 of you wanted me to go down the pipe. 6 of you want me to suffer. 6 of you want me to cry when there's nothing but him just... Thank you, Flash. Thank you, Flash. All right, here we go. You voted North, didn't you? I didn't vote on any of them. Flash must have voted North, I guess. All right, down the pipe we go. Oh, God.
The pipe is wet and slimy.
Oh, hell.
But you crawl on into the dank darkness.
Oh, why?
Slithering and sliding as you go.
Oh, no.
Suddenly your
Flash
hand
is
touches
kind,
something
yes.
hard and square.
I voted for the pipe.
Which feels
you did.
as if it is made of wood.
Thank you, Daylight.
It rattles as you shake it.
Wait, what?
And you decide you must be holding a box.
Crawl out of the pipe and check your find. Press on further, taking the box with you to examine it later. It's okay. The box. Do we crawl back out to examine it? Chat, I'm gonna... I thought you voted North. I thought Matt voted... No, I didn't vote in my own poll. I never voted. I never voted, Kimmy. Oh, gosh. I want to... Everything in me is telling me I should examine it when we get out of the pipe. I mean, that we should get out of there and examine it, but I'm going to go for... Whatever, fine. Press further and we'll take it to examine later.
In the total darkness...
Oh, no. Oh,
you
no.
do not see the pipe's downward turn.
Oh, God.
You slip, and, unable to get a grip
well,
on the
there we
slimy
go.
pipe, slide over the edge. Your screams echo down the pipe as you fall the 50 meters.
50 meters head for... Oh, hell.
You have failed the trial of champions.
Well, chat. There we go. There we go. Another death. So how far into this thing are we? Oh. Oh, wow. We got a lot of save points. Okay. Let's try it again, chat. Let's try it again. We ain't no wussy. No, but I should have... Those are high-pitched, heroic screams. Ah! Oh, yeah. They're like the screams of Graham when he fell off the cliff. All right. All right. Here we go. Let's do the save point, chat. You're welcome. Thank you. All right.
There is an open pipe.
We'll go down the pipe,
wall,
but we're going to come back out with the box.
Diameter.
What's in the box?
It is too dark to see far down it. You shout into it and hear your voice echoing down the iron pipe until eventually the sound fades away.
All right, crawl down the pipe.
The pipe is wet and slimy, but you crawl on into the dank darkness, slithering and sliding as you go. Suddenly your hand touches something hard and square, which feels as if it is made of wood. It
all right,
rattles
we
as
will
you
crawl
shake it.
back out of the pipe with with the wood.
You must be holding a box.
All right, crawl back and examine our find.
Removing the box lid by the light of the tunnel. You
Yay!
find an iron key.
Team Madamus, go! Let's do this, fellow ballers.
Placing the
Ooh,
items
we got a
carefully
key
in your backpack. You
and we
gain
got
one
sapphires.
luck point.
And we got
Set
luck.
off north once again.
Hardwood, square A, best 2 out. Yeah.
There is a new branch in the tunnel on your left. And ahead you see 2 bodies lying on the floor.
Oh dear.
You stop and peer down the new tunnel.
Oh dear.
But seeing no doors or creatures, you decide against walking down it.
Yeah.
With your sword drawn, you walk over to the bodies of the 2 orc guards.
Okay.
At least one of your rivals in the Trial of Champions must still be ahead of you.
Okay.
A quick search of the bodies produces nothing, apart from a necklace of teeth around
Yay,
the
we
neck
got some teeth. We
of
can
one
get. We
of
can
the
trade
orcs.
those in Karate Survivor. Okay. So chat, first person who comments, should I wear the teeth or should I not wear the teeth? Wear them or not? First person who comments, I'll do it. Wear them. Yeah, I'm leaning towards wearing them.
The necklace
Taste it. I can't
is an
taste it,
amulet of
Kimmy.
strength, which adds 1 skill
Ooh.
point and 1 stamina point.
Nice.
Pleased with your find, you continue your quest north. The tunnel soon ends at a junction. Standing there alone and wondering which way to go is one of your rivals. It is one of the barbarians. You call out to him, but at first he does not answer. He merely stares at you coldly, his hands firmly gripping his axe.
Okay.
You walk up to him and ask
Come on,
which way he
Conan.
is heading. He grunts his reply, saying that he is going west, and you may go with him if you wish.
Okay, chat. Chat. We're going to put up a poll on this one. I don't know if we should follow the barbarian and, you know, turn this into a proper sweaty gay porno. Wait, why'd I say that? No, I really shouldn't have said that. That could get me in trouble with YouTube. Or should we go east alone? Start a poll. Go with him. Go alone. That I should not have said, because that will get me in trouble. Did you hear the lamentation? Yes, to crush your enemies, to see them driven before you, to hear the lamentations of their women. Yes, the Sagex. No, it's nothing, Jennifer. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's just something that I shouldn't have said. It's just something I shouldn't have said. Conanimous. Okay. We got 80%. Wow, it keeps going up and down. It keeps going up and down, chat. It's right now, though, it's leaning towards going with him. So if y'all want me going with him, we will go with him. I'm ending the poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Madamus the Barbarian. All right, I guess we're going with him, chat. I guess we're going with him.
Although you are slightly uneasy,
My
in
Crom's
each other's
balls
company,
go
knowing
with
that
him.
there can only be one winner in the Trial of Champions.
Indeed.
You are both content to share in the benefits of a temporary alliance.
Yeah, but that means
You
we're going
begin
to
to
fight
tell
him at
each
some
other
point.
Of your exploits so far, of the monsters and traps encountered and the dangers overcome.
We haven't had many
Walking
monsters.
along, you soon come to the edge of a wide pit. It is too deep and dark to see to the bottom. The barbarian suggests he lowers you to the bottom with his rope, saying he has a torch which he can light for you to use.
Ha. Ha. Chat, should I trust him? I don't know with this one. Huh. Should I let him hang me like a fish? All right. How was I being racist? What did I do? Wait, what? Wait, what? I don't understand. What did I say? Chat, twin opinion, I really don't know. All right, I'm going to let him dangle me. Tie me up. God. I mean, I'm going to let him lower me down into the pit. I'm going to let him lower me down into the pit.
You tie the rope around your waist and take hold of the lighted
Hey, yo,
torch
say
given
Gex,
to you by Throm,
no!
as your barbarian ally calls
Throm,
himself.
I'm not freaking it.
Taking hold of the slack rope, Throm lowers you slowly over the edge of the
Okay,
pit
say Gex, I'm
and
not!
down into the dark depths below.
BDSM to Conan edition.
You
No!
can see by the
I
light
don't
of the
know what's
torch
happening.
that the sides of the pit are extremely smooth.
Okay.
You drop about 20 meters before hitting the bottom of the pit. There, you see another tunnel heading north.
I wish to
And
hear
you call
your
up to
lamentations
Throm
and
and tell
no
him of your
safe
discovery.
words. Oh, dear. By
calls
Throm's
back.
balls, oh dear.
Saying that he is going to tie the rope around a protruding rock on the edge of the pit
Okay.
and will come down and join you.
Okay.
You hear him climbing down, and soon you are together again.
Oh, joy.
Throm retrieves his rope by shaking it off the rock, and you set off north along the new tunnel.
Okay.
On a stone ledge in the tunnel wall, you see two dusty leather-bound books. Throm grunts his contempt for the written word, urging you
Oh,
to
so
leave
he
the
doesn't
books
like
and
to
hurry
read.
on.
Watch out for the snake witch. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember the snake. Okay, okay, chat. There are 3 books. I think I should read. Throm doesn't believe in reading, apparently. Should I read the red book or the black book? Throm might be right here. A lot of stuff is rigged. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to do a poll. Should I do the red book? I'm gonna try something though. A book. I'm gonna try a book. Red or black? Red or black? Take a bet. Take a bet. This is the red or black, chat. Black. Black it is. We're reading the black. We're reading the little black book. Sorry, Kimmy. Jennifer just beat you to it. We're gonna do the black book, and when we die, then we'll do the red book, or vice versa.
The book pages are sealed together,
Okay.
but a small hole has been cut out in the middle of them, just large enough to hold a small corked bottle containing a clear liquid.
Wait, what?
You show it to Throm, who holds up his hand, indicating that he does not want you to come anywhere near him with it. His distrust of things unknown is strongly evident.
Okay. Wait, what? All right, chat. I don't know what to do here. I don't know if I should drink the liquid, rub it all over myself, or open the red book. I don't under... Daylin says chug. I'm leaning towards rubbing it. Why do I say things in such a bad way? I'm leaning towards the rubbing, but oh god, I still... Okay, chug it. Fine. All clear liquids are the same. Indeed. Red, and Jennifer says red book. You know what? Science. Oh gosh, this is too hard. Chat, it's too hard. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Okay. I'm gonna probably get myself killed here. I'm gonna try. It's too hard. I'm doing the rubbing.
You rub the liquid into your wounds,
Oh no.
but they do not heal.
Oh shoot.
Staring into the empty bottle, you wonder what exactly the liquid was.
Well, I didn't, Matt, want the Diddy oil. It wasn't Diddy oil. Say, guess right. No, it didn't do anything. We're opening the red book.
As you open the book, it immediately begins to disintegrate. The pages turning to dust.
We
in your
missed
hand.
it. We wasted whatever was
You
in the
managed
bottle.
to keep a few fragments and read the handwritten script. The book appears to be about monsters, and from what you can make out,
So we
it
missed out
contains
on
a full
something. I should
description
have
of a
drank it.
monster called the Blood Beast.
It is a horrific, bloated creature with tough, spiny skin and facial blisters which burst open to become
Ew!
mock eyes, evolved to hide the blood beast's only weak spot, the real eyes.
Ew.
Blood beasts usually dwell
Yuck.
in pools of fetid slime which give off a poisonous gas so strong that it alone can easily knock people unconscious.
Hear that,
The
Throm? You're
blood
going
beast, although
first.
too bulbous to haul itself out of its slime pool, has a long and vicious tongue which it wraps around its victims before it drags them into its pool. As the helpless and still living victim's flesh decomposes in the vile slime,
Ew.
the blood beast will feed on it. You tell Throm about the grotesque blood beast. He merely shrugs his shoulders and tells you to get going.
Okay.
Setting off,
Madamus transforming
you
into a
continue
new
your
beast.
journey north with Throm.
I could do without
The
that.
tunnel turns sharply to the right, continuing east for as far as you can see.
Yeah, I should have drank
Throm
the stuff.
stops
Oh well.
and tells you to halt as well.
I should have chugged it.
He turns his head slowly from side to side, listening. I hear footsteps coming down the tunnel towards us, he whispers. Draw your sword.
Okay.
You both crouch down to hide in the shadows.
Poured on a wound, right?
And
Yeah.
not a
A
minute
what
too
beast?
soon.
Blood? Yeah.
For a moment later, you see the silhouette of two armed guards. Throm jumps up and dashes forward, screaming a loud battle cry.
Is Throm gonna die?
They are two cave trolls. Throm attacks the
Orcs?
first
Okay,
one
so
with
cave
his
troll.
battle axe, and you run to his aid to attack the second.
All right, so we're gonna attack the troll. It's time for trolls. Come on, big bucks.
The troll grabs you by the throat
Oh no.
and manages to half choke you before you get a chance to push it off.
Okay, that's not good. That's not good. Come on. Oh, I am
You
not
parry
doing well.
the attack, but your enemy is too strong.
I am not
And
doing
you
well.
crack your head on the floor as you hit the ground.
Oof. Eat provisions.
You
Troll
quickly
makes
eat
fun
some
of you.
provisions, increasing your stamina by 4 points.
All right, there. Our stamina's back up to 14. Attack the troll. Come on, big bucks, no whammies. Yay.
You drop to the ground, sweeping away the troll's legs. It howls as its head hits the hard ground. You look to the left
And see
and see
Throm.
Throm standing over the cave troll he has slain. Blood is pouring out from a deep cut in his shoulder, but it does not seem to worry him. You search
I hope
the bodies of
Madamus
the
enjoys
cave
his
trolls,
extra
but find
tentacles.
nothing
Wait, what? What tentacles?
Apart from a bone ring on a leather
not getting
cord
any
hanging around
tentacles.
the neck of one of them. The ring is engraved with a symbol which Throm recognizes.
Okay.
He explains that it must have belonged to druids of the north, and that
Throm's
an
going to
ancient
rub some
talisman
dirt in his
such as
wound.
this
Maybe.
will increase your powers if your body is able to accept it.
Ah. All right, chat. I'm going to put the ring on. With this ring I thee wed. Throm's proposing. Not really.
As soon as you put the ring on your finger, your whole body starts
God.
to shake.
Oh, God.
We'll see how skillful you really are.
Oh, no.
Remember,
Your
a
Throm's
roll
hubbing him.
equal to or less than your skill score means you've been skillful.
Oh, gosh.
But a roll higher than your skill could end bad.
Okay, how high is my skill? My skill's 11. Please. Oh, thank
Your
God.
body continues to vibrate intensely,
Oh, just under it.
and you feel as if you're about to pass
Just
out.
under it. Thank God.
But your strength is great, and you manage to withstand the tremendous shock to your system.
Oh,
Finally,
mommy must what?
you calm down and begin to feel the ring's beneficial powers working on you
Yay.
and adding 3 stamina points. You see
Boom.
Throm looking at you anxiously, so you reassure him that you are fully recovered.
Yep.
He strides off east, and you follow him eagerly.
Eagerly.
The
Whoa.
tunnel
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
leads
whoa,
into a
whoa.
damp cavern with a high ceiling and rock-strewn floor.
You married Conan.
Along the
Apparently,
wet,
because I'm
tooth-like
following him
stalactites hang
eagerly.
down threateningly. The constant dripping creates milky pools on the floor. The tunnel carries on through an archway
Okay.
carved in the shape of a demonic mouse.
Oh, well, that's lovely. Search the chamber or head straight to the archway. Time for the honeymoon. Yeah, the honeymoon straight through the demonic mouth. So I'm gonna check I'm gonna check the chamber first.
You walk around the cavern, but find nothing of interest. Throm calls out behind you, saying that he has found a leather pouch under a pile of rocks.
Okay, constant
Opening the
dripping.
pouch,
Someone having a fun.
He
Oh
laughs
dear.
out loud as a tiny mouse runs through his fingers and scurries off into the crevice behind two boulders. Suddenly,
Oh boy.
you hear the sound of cracking rock above you
Oh
and
no.
look up to see stalactites breaking off from the roof.
Oh hell no.
Throm's booming laugh, which still echoes through the chamber, has made the stalactites vibrate and break off.
Oh hell.
You yell at Throm to run through the archway as the stalactites start to crash to the floor.
Is Throm dead?
This will be a test.
No,
of
not
my-
another luck test. Throm the barbarian and Madamus the back.
Despite the stalactites crashing all
Okay,
around
thank
you,
God.
you manage to dash through the archway without injury.
Throm the barbarian and
You look
Madamus the back
around and see
librarian. Oh
Throm
dear.
thundering towards you, one arm held over his head for protection. He dashes into the tunnel
And
and leans against the cold wall, panting heavily,
okay.
apologizing for starting the rockfall,
It's okay,
and
buddy.
offers you his
I
hand
lived.
to shake. You tell Throm that maybe he should use sign language in future, even for laughing.
Huh.
You both smile and head east once more.
So we both know sign language?
The tunnel ends at a large oak door.
Oh boy, here we go. Oak door
Throm wastes
time.
no time in testing the handle and is
Oh, well,
somewhat
there we go.
surprised to find the door unlocked. He pushes it open and walks into a torch-lit chamber.
Uh-huh.
Sitting alone on an ornate chair is a dwarf who bids you enter.
Oh dear.
As you do so, the oak door swings shut behind you.
Uh-oh.
Adventurers, you have done well to get this far, says the dwarf in a
Thanks.
deep voice. However, as you both know, there can only be one winner in the Trial of Champions.
True.
As Trial Master,
Test
it
your
is my
luck.
duty to Baron Circumvit, to let only the most able continue. Therefore, I must devise a test of wits and strength
Oh boy.
to eliminate one of you.
So I guess I shouldn't have gone with
Please do
Throm,
not
chat.
attempt to dispose of me. It will be utterly pointless, for, as you can see, there is no obvious way out of this
Hydration break.
chamber,
If you got a drink, take a drink.
and only
Hydrate or
I
hydrate.
know where the hidden exit lies. Now, if you would care to decide between you who will go first, I shall make the necessary preparations. You look at Throm,
Oh,
suddenly
boy.
angry that your effective partnership might come to an end. He leans over and whispers in your ear that you should try to kill the dwarf and worry about the exit later.
Really? Ooh, this is a toughie, chat. The dwarf already warned us that, the dwarf already warned us that killing him won't matter. All right, chat. Okay, chat. I'm going to leave this one in your hands. Again, attack or persuade. All right, attack or persuade, chat. Okay, we got 50-50. We're going leaning towards persuade. Back to 50-50. Oh, thank you, chat. Thank you for adding to my indecisiveness. I love you. Riz him. Yeah, we got Riz the dwarf. Why can't we Riz the dwarf? All right. Ending the... If y'all want to get this out of 50-50 for me, you can. In 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Boo! Boo! All right. Okay. I am going to I'm going to try to Riz him. There, we'll try to persuade.
You tell Throm that there is no point in killing the dwarf.
Rizzing him will just
You will
end
never
badly.
find
Yeah,
your way
probably.
Out of the chamber alone. You argue that an opportunity of tricking the dwarf might arise later.
Well,
once you have found the exit from the
yeah,
chamber.
might end bad. Yeah.
So you intend to go through with the dwarf's test. You tell the dwarf that you are ready, and he beckons you to follow him, telling Throm to wait for his return.
Okay.
A secret door opens in the chamber wall, and you follow the dwarf into a small circular room.
Oh no, he's taking us into a secret room.
He closes the door behind you and hands you 2 bone dice, telling you to throw them onto the floor. You roll a 6 and a 2, a total of 8. The dwarf asks you to roll them again, but this time you must predict whether the total will be the same, less, or more than the 8.
Less, more, or the same? Oh, balls. Chat, okay, I'm just going to go with whatever you say. Chat, whoever comments first. More, less, or equal? It's rigged. That's what I'm wondering. More, less, or equal, chat? Oh, he's really glitching his head out a little bit. Nothing but luck here. More. Stop tweaking your head. More. Okay, we're going more. More or less. All right. Well, Daylin got in first, so more. Yeah, it would have been more. Well,
the dwarf looks at the dice.
No, it was the same.
Not very good at playing the odds, are you?
He sneers.
I regret you must suffer a penalty before you can continue.
Oh, dear.
From out of his pocket, he produces 2 pills. One is stamped with the letter S.
Oh,
and
boo.
The other stamped with the
I
letter
should have done the
L.
same.
He asks you to choose one and swallow it.
Oh, boy. What are we swallowing? S or L? Okay, one is going to be luck and one's going to be strength, probably, or stamina. The L we know is going to be luck. The S is either strength or stamina. Chat, I'm going with the S. S for suck. He got Viagra. Yeah, I got the S. Yeah. I'm going to S. Stamina, luck. Yeah, I don't know. S. I'm doing S on this one.
The pill makes you feel dull and lethargic, reducing your skill by 2 points.
2 points?
The dwarf tells you that you can now progress to the second stage of the test. He reaches for a wicker basket.
Second stage?
Tells you that there is a snake
He
inside
got those stamina pills from the gas station.
He
You always see.
And the snake drops onto the floor.
Oh, hell.
It is a cobra.
Oh, balls.
And it rears up into the air, ready to strike.
Well, swell.
The dwarf says he wants to test your reactions. You must grasp the cobra barehanded below its head, avoiding its deadly fangs.
Shoot.
You crouch down on the floor, tensing yourself for the moment at which to seize it.
Maybe we should have attacked the dwarf.
This will be a tough test of your now depleted skill.
Oh, shoot. 8.
With lightning speed, you thrust your hand out and grip the cobra just below its open mouth.
Okay.
You lift it up, and with your arm outstretched, you dangle it in front of the dwarf.
Oh, wow!
He doesn't flinch, but says in his calm, expressionless way,
Please put the cobra back in the basket and prepare for the final part of the test.
Final part?
Follow me.
You do what he says and follow him back into the chamber. where Throm is pacing up and down, obviously ill at ease. You wave to him while the dwarf opens a second
Your snake
secret
play is
door
well practiced,
and
apparently.
tells you to walk on through
Wait,
and
no,
wait
no,
for
no,
him.
it's no.
Again, you comply, and you find
Yeah, well, it was
yourself
just
in
luck,
another
Flash viewer.
circular room. Although this one resembles a small arena.
Oh, good, we're going to be
The
fighting.
floor is covered with sand, and a small balcony runs around the arena wall.
Okay.
Opposite the secret entrance you came in through is an ominous-looking wooden door. Suddenly you hear a shout.
These tests do suck.
You look up to see the smiling dwarf standing on the balcony. He throws 2 pieces of paper down to you. On one of them, the words, "No crop is," are written. On the
No
other,
crop is?
"Ruin moat." In his ever calm voice, he says,
If you rearrange the letters of the words, you will find the names of 2 creatures.
Okay.
You may choose which one to fight in my arena of death.
"Can you identify the creature by rearranging the letters?"
Oh, no. Okay, no crop is orc. Okay, it's something orcs. I think it's something, pair of, no. Something orcs, sandworm, oh dear. Ruin moat, I don't know which of these it would be. It's not our buddy. I can't identify either of the creatures. Chat, I'm going to do, I can't identify either of the creatures. Unless chat, unless one of you... Scorpion. Oh! Okay. And this one is... No, it's not the manticore. I thought it was maybe the manticore, but it's not. Alright, I'm going to do the bottom one.
You call out to the dwarf that
because
you are
I don't want
ready
to deal with the
fight
scorpion.
Minotaur.
It's a
The wooden
minotaur!
door
Oh,
rises
balls!
slowly
No!
as you see the fearsome beast, half man,
Oh,
half
God.
dog,
Chat,
step
I'm
into the
stupid.
arena.
Chat, I'm
Steam
stupid!
blows from its nostrils as it works
Chat,
itself
I'm
up into a
stupid.
range,
Chat,
ready
I'm
to
so
attack.
stupid!
Suddenly it rushes forward, swinging its double-headed axe.
And I've only got 8 skill now. Oh, well, hell, just fight and hope. I only thought it because
swinging
King's Quest 6,
double-headed
yeah.
axe is a formidable weapon, and you shriek as it sinks into your arm.
Oh, ow! Alright, let's try it again. Come on, please, please. Yeah!
The Minotaur leans forward and takes a run at you. Speed is impressive, but you duck and roll aside,
Alright.
landing a heavy blow on
Madamus
its
woke
shin.
up and chose Motaro. Motaro wins. Alright, here we go. Here we go. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get... No!
The Minotaur swings
Yes!
its huge axe above its head. You
Yeah.
step aside as it smashes into the floor.
Alright.
You're able to land an attack from the side.
The dwarf calls down from the balcony, congratulating you on your victory.
Ooh, I
He
think I
throws
heard
the
some
sack
thunder.
down into the arena
Okay.
and tells you to relax and regain your strength for the final part of the test. Then he walks off, saying he will return in about 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
You open the sack and find a jug of wine and a cooked chicken.
Okay, you know what? We're eating. Chat, I'm eating. I'm gonna trust it.
The food and drink are excellent, and you
Okay.
feel much better, gaining 2 more stamina points.
And?
Fully satisfied,
Oh,
you
that's
sit
all?
down and await the dwarf's return.
Alright.
After about 20
I
minutes,
think
the
someone's
dwarf
banging
reappears on the
outside my
balcony.
place. I don't know what's going
He
on.
calls down to you, saying,
Friggin' neighbors.
Well,
God, it's so late.
I do have
too.
an interesting problem on my hands.
Okay.
Prepare to fight your next opponent.
Wait, what? I
The
expected
wooden
them to
door
be poisoned.
rises
Yeah.
Once again, and you are surprised to see a familiar face.
Crap, now we gotta fight Tom.
It is
Or Thorm, or whatever.
He is
Thormus
cut
the
and
Barbarian.
badly bruised and doesn't seem to recognize
What's his
you.
name?
He is clearly delirious as he staggers forward with his axe raised to attack you. The dwarf laughs and says,
The cobra bit him. But he has the strength of an ox and managed to carry on, even though most men would have died. Now you must fight him to decide finally which of you will continue the trial of champions.
Boo!
You shout abuse at the dwarf, protesting the cruelty of such a contest.
Yeah.
He merely laughs, and you have no option but to defend yourself.
We should have killed the dwarf, chat.
Despite his
Always
wounds,
kill the dwarf. No, that's
immensely
bad. Don't go along with that. Let's attack him. Yeah, he's intoxicated. Yeah.
Throm grabs you by the throat and manages to half choke you before you get a chance to push him off.
All right, how much? Well, I'm okay. All right, let's attack him again. Come on. Oof.
You parry Throm's attack.
I'm not getting
he's too strong, and you trip, cracking your head on the floor as you fall.
All right, let's try again.
Throm swings low, crashing into your ankles and knocking you off balance.
Exhausted by your long duel, you fall to your knees.
Oh dear.
As you stare at Throm's still body.
So I guess we got him.
Loathing for the dwarf fills your heart.
So, okay, yeah, because the new battle rules, we did defeat him, but it took a lot out of us.
Engulfed in your hatred, you do not notice the dwarf enter the arena until he is standing right in front of you.
When we get to another choice, chat, I'm going to have to go to a Be Right Back screen and find out what the heck's going on outside because someone is banging outside my place.
But remember that only I know the way out of here. Get up. It's time for you to leave.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to see what's going on outside.
The dwarf
Sorry about this,
indicates
chat.
that you should walk ahead of him. Back in the chamber, he crosses over to the northern wall and pushes against one of its stones. A door-like section of the wall
well, now
swings
it's stopping.
Out,
no, it's
into
stopping now.
Tunnel.
I don't know if it went over the microphone.
With his crossbow still aimed at your chest, the dwarf smiles, saying,
"No, I'm gonna hold off. I think it's okay now." Okay. Chat. All right, chat. Should we walk down the tunnel or should we punch a dwarf? Should we punch a dwarf or should we walk off? Crossbow at chest, walk off. Yeah. Okay, I am going to have to check and see what the hell is going on outside. Give me a few moments, chat. I will be right back. Okay, no, everything's cool. It wasn't anything, chat. Honestly, chat, I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was, but apparently it wasn't anything. So, and it stopped now. Probably just one of my crazy neighbors coming home or whatever. Whatever. Just add it to the list. I don't know. All right. No big deal. All right, walk straight. Yeah, let's do the walk straight. Fine.
The tunnel soon divides into two.
We didn't punch him.
You hear a buzzing sound coming from the western branch.
Buzzing. All right. Chat, should we investigate the buzzing? Should we investigate the buzzing? Oh, Jennifer said punch. I should have punched. Oh, I should have punched. And Kimmy said violence too. I thought you were talking about the neighbors. I thought y'all were talking about the neighbors. Oh, I should have punched him. I should have punched him. All right. All right, chat. Walk away. Okay, Flash is saying walk away. Jennifer's saying walk away. All right. We're going to walk west. And we're going to go continue north. You would punch your neighbor? No, I had to think about that. Dang games. No, don't tempt me. But no. Not well, one of my neighbor, maybe. One of my neighbor. It depends. It depends. If his wife was there, I'd add to the humiliation, so I'd have to go ahead and throw a punch. Wait, what? No, that's horrible. No, I would not. No. All right. So should I investigate the buzzing or, okay, buzzing or escape? All right, here we go. Start a poll. All right. Oh, am I on the wrong keyboard? No, I'm not. Buzz? What the? Oh, yeah, I am. I'm on the wrong keyboard. Chat. All right. B-U-Z-Z or walk. All right, here we go. Buzz or walk? Should we investigate the buzzing or just walk away? Just continue north. Walk away. No one wants the bees. Okay. Now it's 50%. Oh, of course, now it's 50%. Now it's my neighbor. Nah, my roommate. Gotcha. No, I hear you, Daylin. All right. Walk. Thank you. No! Oh, come on! Oh, it just went to 67 and then suddenly, not today. It was Throm. It must have been. Someone did it after. Yeah. All right, we'll end the poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I should start voting in my own poll. I've done nothing but dumb things. Let's go ahead and investigate it. Hell with it then. Hell with it. That's what chat apparently wants, or y'all wouldn't have made it tied.
There is a large panel of glass in the left-hand wall of the tunnel. Through it, you can see a bright, torch-lit room, teeming with giant insects of every possible description.
Oh, hell.
Bees, wasps, beetles, ticks.
Nope.
Even the mites are over 6 centimeters long.
Oh, no.
The noise is threatening.
No.
In the middle of the room, a jeweled crown lies on top of a small table. What looks like a large diamond is set in the middle of the crown.
Oh, darn it, chat. I don't want to be a wuss. But I really do not want to break that glass and try to get the crown. I really do not want to do this one. We need the crown. This is why I said keep moving. The chat. Oh, God, we'll do another poll, but I know what y'all are going to do to me. Break. Glass. And if we leave, I'll continue west. I'm not going to go north. Start poll. Broken glass is dangerous. So chat, break the glass. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh, y'all really want to see me eaten by the bees. Y'all really want to see Madamus, like, you know, be a pus-filled blob on the ground. All right, ending the poll. Not even counting down, because, yeah. Madamus, I know you don't want to, but it's kind of already too late now. Sorry, but yeah, I get that. I get that. All right, let's do it. Let's do it.
You smash the glass with the hilt of your sword, making a hole big enough to climb through.
Oh, good, we climb in.
The giant insects start swarming and jumping towards you.
Oh, good!
Wasting no time, you clamber into the room, grabbing one of the lit torches to defend yourself.
But
the fire keeps most of the insects at bay. But by the time you have snatched the crown and climbed back into the corridor, some of them have stung you.
Okay.
We'll roll 1 die and add 2 to the total to decide how many stings you have suffered.
Oh, God.
Reducing your stamina by 1 for each sting.
Oh.
The giant insects do not chase you, preferring the bright light of the room they are in. You examine the crown and see with disgust that it is merely painted iron.
Chat!
And the diamond is just glass and totally worthless.
Chat!
You throw it on the ground in a rage and wonder which way to go next.
Chat! Chat! That's not cool! Alright, time to eat a provision. Let's just eat provisions there. And let's eat well, I'm not gonna eat another. Yeah! That's just not fair. Here, we're gonna head west.
Ahead, in the far distance, you hear the sound of slow footsteps coming towards you. Unsure of who or what might be approaching,
we're going to keep going until probably around 1:30, so we'll go for like another 5 or 10 minutes and then we'll wrap things up.
Wall which lies in shadow.
Okay, stand, let's hide in the shadows. Chat, well, painted iron, yeah. All right, chat, I'm going to stand my ground. Madamus is not going to be a wuss cookie this time.
A crippled man with shackled feet shuffles into sight, carrying a wooden tray laden with bread and water.
Oh.
He looks tired and miserable, and quite unmoved by the sight of you.
Oh, really?
He tries to walk past.
Okay. You know what? Chat, we're gonna be nice. He's an old cripple. Well, here, hold on. Okay. All right, chat. Should we talk to him or offer him some provisions? I'm not going to just take his bread and water. For Throm. If you want to be... I'm going to talk to him, chat.
He looks at you warily when you tell him you are a contestant in the trial of champions.
Okay.
You ask him what he is doing in the tunnels, and he replies, rather reluctantly, that he is a servant of one of the trial masters.
I should have offered provisions.
Baron Succumbit's appointed controllers of the sections of his dungeon.
Okay.
After chatting for a while, he admits that he would like to escape, but no one is allowed to leave the dungeon in case they reveal the secrets of its construction.
Okay.
He tells you that he hopes one day to bribe his way out, and that for 1 gold piece, he will tell you where some treasure is hidden.
All right. You know what, chat? We'll give him a gold piece. Chat, I feel good about this. This isn't going to be a waste, is it? If he says that crown.
He takes a gold piece and tells you that in a northern tunnel, There is a wooden chair carved in the shape of a demon bird.
Okay.
In the arm of the chair is a secret panel which contains a
Northern
potion
tunnel.
in a glass vial. It's a doppelganger potion, if I remember right. Good luck. I hope we meet again outside these infernal tunnels. The man shuffles off, and you continue your journey. After a short while, you arrive at another
Maybe we should have taken the,
with a choice of 2 directions.
Okay, he said the north, chat. He said a northern tunnel, so I'm going to go bird statue, wooden chair, doppelganger potion. This is the backstory of Scrooge McDuck. It sure seems to be. All right, we're going to go north because he said a northern tunnel.
Set back in the arched
there we
alcove in
are.
the tunnel wall, you see an ornate wooden chair carved in the shape of
There
a
we go,
demon-like
chat.
bird of prey.
Here we go. We're going to sit in the chair.
Remembering the old man's advice, you search the arm of the chair for a secret panel. You find an almost invisible crack in the arm, which you start to press and squeeze.
Uh-oh.
Suddenly a tiny panel springs out of the arm.
I swear for a moment I thought it was going to be a
trap. You see a glass
trap.
vial lying in a cavity. You pick it out and read the label. Doppelganger potion, 1 dose only.
Okay.
This liquid will make you assume the shape of any nearby living being. You place the strange potion in your backpack and continue north, where the tunnel starts to slope downwards and finally comes to an end at a deep pool enclosed by the tunnel wall. The words of the spirit girl's poem flash
about
through your
jumping
mind.
in the water.
When corridor doth water meet, do not make a quick retreat. Of course, it is here that she wants you to dive into the water.
Dive into the water.
Now, you must decide what to do.
All right, chat. The sad girl told us to dive into the water. She told us to dive into the water. We're going to do it, chat. We're going to dive. And if I die, so
Somewhat
be it.
nervously, you take a deep breath and dive into the dark pool. The northern wall does not project very far beneath the surface of the water.
Okay.
And you decide to take the risk to swim under it.
Okay.
Soon, you start gasping for air and are forced to swim upwards.
Okay.
Trying not to think that you could be trapped in an old submerged tunnel.
Oh, God.
You are relieved when
no.
you surface
Thank
into
God.
cool air.
Man.
You are on the other side of the wall and can see the tunnel rising out of the water and continuing north into the distance. You wade out of the water and check if you've been lucky with the contents
Don't
of your
dive a
wet
little too
backpack.
late. Sorry. Did I get...
2 portions of your provisions are saturated and are now inedible.
Oh, no.
Other
We
than
lost some
that,
provisions.
All your other possessions remain intact.
Moaning Myrtle.
You pack them carefully inside your backpack and set off north again. A little way along on the left of the tunnel wall, you reach the entrance of a large cavern from which you hear a girl's voice crying for help.
Uh-oh.
You can just make out the shape of a human figure rolling about on the floor at the back of the cavern.
Wait, what? Oh, dear. Chat? All right. This is probably going to be the last poll of the night. The little girl is in trouble, and it might be a ruse. It might be a ruse. It could be a ruse. We're going to start the poll. It could be a ruse, chat. By the way, if any of you are falling out of sync with me, you may want to check because my signal keeps getting nerfed tonight by YouTube. I don't know what it is with them tonight. Might as well invest. We got stung already, and she said no swifter. That's true. All right, chat. We're going to end the poll in 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, end. Be right back. Okay, Jennifer? And before I go ahead and click hydration break, if you got a drink, take a drink, hydrate or dehydrate. Looks like we're going to investigate, chat. Let me switch my thing back. Chat, he's not blinking. Chat, he's staring at me and he's not blinking. This is freaking me out because I'm like holding my eyes open, forcing myself to not blink, and it hurts. Ah, I can't keep doing that. Darn. Okay, investigate into my soul. Yeah. All right, here we go.
As you approach the prostrate figure, you see she is an elf. One of your rivals in the Trial of Champions.
It's the elf lady.
She is fighting for her life in the bone-crushing grip of an enormous boa constrictor.
Okay. We're going to help her, chat. Madam is still walking into the light. We're going to help her.
With one swipe of your trusty blade, you behead the boa constrictor. You uncoil its
Interesting.
massive
Let's
body
save her
from
so the
elf
dwarf can make us fight her too. Yeah, probably.
Her eyes open a little, but you can see that there is no hope.
Oh, no.
She looks at you and smiles.
Oh, no.
And then says in a whisper, "Thank you.
Oh.
It's too late for me. But I will tell you what I've learned.
Oh, no.
Your way out lies ahead, but you need gems to unlock the final door. One of them is a diamond, but I do not know what the others are. Alas.
Oh, darn, we don't have a diamond.
Diamond.
That's a real homie.
But would urge you to look for one. Good luck."
So we've got to find a diamond. Crap.
And she slumps down onto the cold floor. You watch sadly as she breathes her last, knowing she would not mind you take 2 of her daggers and search her leather backpack. Inside,
we need a diamond.
Some unleavened bread, a mirror, and a bone charm in the shape of a monkey.
Monkey! Eat the bread, take the items, and take the north tunnel. Take the mirror and charm and return to the tunnel to head north. Well, we should take everything. We should take everything. I'm taking everything, and I'm going to eat.
The bread contains secret elven healing herbs.
Oh!
Which increase your stamina.
We don't have a diamond, but we have the matrix of leadership.
You pack away the mirror and the charm and leave the cavern to head north. Walking along the tunnel, you notice an iron grill in the floor.
I'm going to lift it up just for the hell of it, chat. Why not? Fortune favors the madamus or the bold or something.
Lying in a hole about a meter deep.
Oh,
diamond? You see a grappling iron.
No.
And a leather pouch.
Okay. Chat. I hope I'm not being stupid, but I want a diamond. Reach down.
You reach down into the hole and suddenly your blood runs cold.
Oh, no.
As you feel something warm and sticky wrapping itself around your arm.
Oh, hell.
You manage to pull your arm out of the hole, but a hideous tentacled limb with unbelievably strong
Oh, God, no, give me back my arm. Oh, hell.
By the time you manage to cut yourself free, your arm is trembling with pain, and you wonder whether luck is on your side.
Oh, God. Here we go. Please, no. Please. Oh, no!
Having had the sense not to put your sword arm into the hole.
Okay. I tied.
The effects of the tentacled arm are not too serious.
Okay.
Meaning you only lose one
Lynetta. It was Lynetta.
You reach back into the hole.
It's going to ask us to suck out the venom
and the leather pouch.
Inside the pouch, you find a diamond?
You find a tiny brass bell.
No.
You pack away your new possessions and continue north.
We find a bell.
A door comes into view in the left-hand
All right, we're
going
to stop this pretty soon,
you
chat.
listen carefully at it and hear nothing. The door is not locked, and the handle turns easily.
All right. Chat, we're going to go ahead and open the door. And after we do the door, then we're going to probably wrap this up, okay? Let's see. I mean, after we get out of this room.
The door opens into a small, dark room.
Unless this goes very
which
badly.
Which is empty apart from a sturdy wooden chest lying on a shelf on a far wall.
Okay.
The floor is thick with dust, and you can clearly see fresh footprints leading from the door to the chest and back again.
Okay.
You wonder whether one of your rivals is still ahead of you on the walk, or whether the chest has only recently been placed on the shelf by one of the trial masters.
Huh. Chat, I'm going to open it. Yeah, we're going to open the chest, too.
Although you check the chest carefully for any hidden devices,
oh, no.
you are unable to see the trap inside.
Oh, God.
As you lift the lid, an iron ball hanging on a cord swings back, shattering the glass capsule fixed inside the lid. A cloud of poisonous gas is instantly released into the air, and you stagger back, coughing and spluttering, losing 4 stamina points.
Oh, balls!
Once the gas is cleared, you walk back to the chest and look inside.
Find nothing.
There is a pendant chain lying in the bottom of it, but somebody has already removed the stone from its setting.
The stone.
This annoys you so much that you throw the chain onto the floor and storm out of the room and up the tunnel.
Really? Oh,
the tunnel starts
darn.
to widen.
Darn.
Ahead, you see it's opened into a huge cavern from where you can hear the sound of many high-pitched voices. You creep up to the entrance and take a look inside. There are about 20 tiny people with long noses and ears running in a circle around a large golden effigy.
Chad, I'm going to drink the doppelganger. It's one use, but I'm going... Okay, chat. Should we talk to these guys? Chat, talk to him or... Should we do something stupid? We'll drink the potion.
You pour the contents of the glass vial into your mouth and swallow the clear liquid. Although you do not feel any immediate change, you hope that the potion will create the illusion that you are a troglodyte, just like the ones in front of you.
Troglodyte.
Taking a deep breath, you step boldly into the cavern. The troglodytes
I meant not doppelganger. Oh, well.
Believing you to be one
oh, well,
of them.
Too late.
You walk past them casually and head north. Well, unfortunately, the effects of the potion are short-lived. Suddenly, you hear a shriek behind you as one of the troglodytes spots you, and you are forced to run across the cavern floor. Ahead, you see an underground river running east to west through the cavern, and a wooden bridge crossing over it.
Okay, run over the bridge or dive into the water. Bridge or water, chat. Like a bridge over troubled water. Why am I doing that? All right, start a poll. Bridge or water? Or river. I should type river. River. There we go. Start poll. It's time for our latest bad decision. I would have used it on the Puzzle Master. I know there's probably not a Puzzle Master in this. Oh, dear. I hope not. All right. Bridge is 67%. Now we're 50-50 because of course we are. All right, chat. I'm going to end the poll in... Please don't leave it 50-50. 5, 4, 3... 2, 1, yeah, and bridge it is, and poll. Well, thank you. Whoever came in and said bridge. We're doing the bridge.
After crossing the bridge, you run across the cavern floor.
Uh-oh.
At last, you see a tunnel in the far wall.
Well, hell.
Which you race down until you reach its end at a heavy wooden door.
Oh, darn.
The door is locked.
Oh, good.
The key turns in the lock.
Oh, the iron key.
And the door opens into a four-way intersection of the tunnel.
Sweet.
There is nothing to be seen, either to the east or to the west, apart from the now familiar ceiling crystals giving off their dim light. And suddenly you hear a voice calling you.
Aye.
This way, this way. You are on the right track. It seems to be coming from somewhere directly ahead of you.
Okay.
Your curiosity gets the better of you, and you decide to walk towards the beckoning voice.
Oh, so I don't even have to choose. Uh-oh.
The tunnel bends sharply to the right.
Uh-huh.
And around the corner you see a little old man with a long beard, cowering behind a large wicker basket.
A basket? Bet it's a trial master. Could be.
The other end of which disappears into the ceiling.
Okay.
The old man sounds very worried as he says, "Do not attack me, stranger. I pose no threat to you. I am simply here to help you. If you will be so kind as to offer me some sort of remuneration..."
I don't trust him, yeah.
"I will gladly haul you up in the basket to the upper level. And believe me, that is where you ought to be."
Huh. Ooh. Ooh, chat. Should we give him something? Or should we say no? Gosh, I keep wanting to wrap up and I can't. Do we give him something, chat? All right, I'm going to go with Omegs on this. Give him something. We got a coin, but he's looking for, looking like Jafara's and all. Yeah, we're going to give him something there. Offer provision, offer something else. Huh. Get me the lamp, boy. Yeah, pretty much. We'll offer provision.
After paying off the old man, you climb into the wicker basket.
All right.
And watch as he tilts his head back and shouts, "Pull it up, Ivy!" The rope goes taut, and the basket rises jerkily off the ground. As you are hauled higher and higher, the old man calls out to you, saying, "You'll like Ivy. She's a nice girl."
Oh, God.
"We call her Poison Ivy."
Oh, no! Oh, no.
He starts to laugh uncontrollably.
No.
You wonder, somewhat apprehensively, just who is hauling you up.
Oh, boy.
The
Chat,
basket
I don't
goes
want
through the
this.
ceiling, and you find yourself in a small chamber, face to face with an ugly old female troll.
Oh.
Her face is hairy.
Hairy
and
face.
covered with warts. With a huge hand, she reaches forward and hauls you out of the basket, which she lets fall to the floor below.
Oh, God.
She grabs you round the throat and says in a husky voice,
"Oh, boy.
I want paying, too."
Okay, fine. Well, give Ivy something. We're just going to give her a chat. I'm going to try to pay her off. I'm going to give her the same thing. Yeah, maybe I could give her... Yeah, we're just going to offer provision again.
Without even pausing to thank you, Ivy pushes you out of her chamber, through a door in the east wall. You find yourself standing at the end of a tunnel with a flight of stone steps leading downwards. From the floor below, you can hear the sound of barking dogs.
Oh, no.
There is nowhere to go except down the steps towards the sound. It's a shame you don't have a bone to throw down and distract them with.
Oh, no!
You reach the bottom and, with your sword drawn, face the two huge black guard dogs, which leap at you, one at a time. You may escape after killing the first guard dog.
All right, attack the first one. Here we go. We gotta kill some puppies.
The dog jumps at you.
Oh no.
Knocking you flat to the floor.
No bone,
you
yeah.
kick the creature away.
I guess we missed a bone at some point.
A chunk from your leg.
Oh, ouch! It tore a chunk out of my leg, chat. And
Again,
I'm not getting.
The creature leaps at you,
I can't get any good dice
with its sharp claws.
Oh God! I don't even want to eat.
The dog snaps at you with his vicious teeth.
I can't.
You parry too late, and it sinks them deep into your arm.
Oh man. I gotta escape, and I've only got 1 stamina left, chat. I've only got 1 stamina left.
The tunnel veers sharply to the left and comes to an end.
I'm gonna drink a strength potion there. All right, there
is a door.
There we go. I drank a strength potion.
You hear
We're
a
okay.
ferocious roar from the other side of the wall, and you wonder what gargantuan beast could make such a noise.
A roar from the
You tie
wall.
the rope
Great.
to the grappling iron and hurl it over the top of the wall. Its hooks dig into the stone, and you begin to haul yourself up. Peering over the top of the wall, you see an enormous dinosaur-like monster thrashing about in a sand-covered pit.
Oh, joy.
Its tough hide is a mottled green color, and it stands some 10 meters
now
tall.
We're fighting
on its
dinosaurs,
hind
chat.
legs.
I don't know what to think of this.
Rows of razor-sharp teeth line its gigantic jaws, which open and close with bone-snapping power.
Turok time, yeah.
There is a large double door in the wall on the far side of the pit.
Yeah, but I need a diamond.
Which appears to be the only way out of this section of the dungeon.
Okay. Throw my monkey bone charm into the pit. Lower myself down and fight the fiend. Or try to hook the fiend with the grappling iron while sitting on top of the wall. Let me see if I could save here, chat. Oh. All right, I think this is probably a save point. Let me take a look at the map. Yeah, we're saved right here. So, chat, I think I am going to go ahead and wrap it up. I think we're going to go ahead and head into the library because it is almost 2 a.m. Here, just a moment. Don't go anywhere. Thank you. Thank you, Flesh. We're going to do a raid. Hold on. Madamus Dinosaur Hunter. Not tonight. Not tonight. Not tonight. We're going to face that dinosaur another time. I like that. I like this game. This is something different. It's definitely different. We will probably come back to this. I don't know if we'll come back to it next week. Maybe we will. We might come back to this next Monday because I'm enjoying this one. This is different than I was expecting. I'm enjoying it. Yeah, thank you, Omex. Thank you, Kimmy. Thank you, Flash Viewer. Thank you, Daylin. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Twin Opinion. Let me get the list going up. Thank you, Judd. Well, Judd already said goodnight. Thank you, Nekalolita, for the raid. Thank you, everyone who's tuned in tonight. Let's see who we can raid into. Thank you, Daylin. Madamus versus Earl Sinclair. Oh, geez, dinosaurs. Here, let me check and see who we can raid into. If I can figure out which... Okay. I'm really screwed up on here. All right, there we go. Edit. Customization. Redirect. Who is awake? Ori Lunami, we raided into her just the other day. Very Vanilla's on. Banana's on. Aiko is on. Pio, Amy, Kai Sakota, Mercy Modiste. You know what? Let's raid into... Chat, we're going to raid into Aiko. She's doing the Iconic Awards. I guess she's nominating people for her anniversary. So we're going to raid into Aiko Zuri. We love Aiko. We're going to raid into Aiko Zuri. Okay. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. That sounds like a plan. We are going to raid into Aiko Zuri. I've already said thank you to most everyone. If I missed you, I apologize. Thank you, lurkers, for lurking, for watching, etc. Thank you, VOD watchers, for VOD watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Hope you wasn't too crazy to throw y'all off. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. Oh, yeah. Chat, I forgot to mention. Tomorrow night is the membership stream. That'll be at 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. We're going to be opening up memberships and praying for no scuff. So yeah, no scuff, go away. Come again another day or something. I don't know, chat. I don't know. Yeah, that'll work. Something, no scuff, something, membership. Hype. Yes, hype. Thank you, Kimmy. And again, thank you, everyone. I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm really tired. You don't have to go home. But, oh, wait, we need a raid message. We need a raid message. Okay, Deathtrap, back, library, dungeon, raid. There, that'll work. Oops, I put Deathtrap. I put Deathtrap, you know, like, what you hear is not a test, I'm rapping to the beat. Okay, Deathtrap, back, library, dungeon, raid. That'll work. That'll work. The brain isn't braining. Take care, Matt. Thank you, Jennifer. And again, thank you, everyone. Hopefully, I'll see a lot of you tomorrow night. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.